Okay.
We'll be here when you come back.
Wait, I thought we were going on the panel.
We are
We
on
are?
time.
I'm over here making a bunch of noise.
She left her one camera to go to the other, so I figured, you know,
Oh, I
she
think
left and now she came back.
yeah, we got on YouTube too.
Really.
Let's go on YouTube, yeah.
Hello, everyone. Someone said a highlight.
Okay, hang on. I've got to get my coffee out of here. And I found a recipe I'm using is from Handle the Heat. You know, if you can't stand the heat, you got to get out of the kitchen. And I will tell you as soon as I put this cream in a coffee. And you know what I did for the first time? And so, not on purpose. That one time when I thought those cookies had the salt, and I bought that unsalted butter, and it wasn't that. It was the self-rising flour. But I bought 4 pounds of unsalted butter. I never use unsalted butter to bake it. Now it says you should, in this, and you just add salt. But see, I use salted butter and then never add salt. So this time I had to use the unsalted butter and add the salt, just like in the recipe. So that's what I did. And so far, what I've done, and this is the Dutch process cocoa. Can anybody highlight me until we get, or highlight just the people the people that are on video? Do you guys know how to do that?
Everyone say a prayer for Gina Elizabeth and her husband.
Oh yeah. What, did you hear something?
Yeah,
Not good?
no.
Oh, no.
Been asking about it. Oh. All right, everybody say a prayer for Dina Elizabeth and her husband.
Yes.
Ah,
So this is Dutch process. And this is buttermilk. And we're going to make the buttermilk. So if you don't have to keep buttermilk in your, because it's going to go bad. You can use, people use milk with lemon juice or milk with vinegar. And this Amish lady I was watching, she uses real sour milk. Yuck. I can't even imagine, but this is buttermilk and I use it for baking. And it's, let's see, I think we have to make a cup of it. Let me see. 1¼ cups. Okay, so let's see. So we make 1 cup is 4 tablespoons and 1 cup of water. So 1/4 cup would be 1 tablespoon and 1/4 cup of water. So we're going to need 5 tablespoons. That's what it looks like. It's just, oh, here, Mr. Buttermilk. Okay, let me get my tablespoon container. Hold on a minute. I just have to move you for a second because I have to move you 1 tablespoon. What's the matter, Ellie? You in pain?
Did Captain Lee go on her cruise yet?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why.
I'm
Did
gonna
she?
message her. I'm gonna message her to see if she wants to come in.
Okay, so you can put Linda on the split screen or whoever it was. Fine.
Elle's gonna have to do it.
I can't see the
I don't know
chat.
how to do it.
You have to go on to go on to Linda's page, Linda's thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
Click the 3 dots and it'll say, I think it says split screen or something.
I don't see. I only see Carolyn.
Okay, hang on, I will try to do something in a minute. I'm just trying to get to the live so I can see. Okay, hi there. Hi, everybody in the chat. Gail, are you able to make Bucky a co-host? I don't know I don't even know who's host anymore. Because she can't highlight anybody, or Linda, or whoever's
No, I can't.
You guys
Yeah.
keep calling, and like Linda falls off all the time, so you make it, and then she's not anymore, then she's gone, Trying to make this buttermilk.
Oh.
Let's see.
One.
Your other camera is the host though. Can she still make me a co-host?
Wait, isn't Gail the host?
No.
No, you are.
I thought Gail was the host.
No, your host, Carolyn,
Oh, all right, okay.
because I ended up going to sleep Australian time.
Right, okay, all right. I don't even know anymore. Now I don't know how many tablespoons of buttermilk I put in there. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can't do too many. I got it cool. So, let me just put this. I can measure this.
Does anyone want to be highlighted?
Yeah, I was gonna have anybody that was on camera.
Bucky, do you want to be highlighted?
Yeah, in a couple minutes.
Yeah, tell me when.
It looks so dark on here.
Mhm.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, there you can highlight Linda now. Linda and Carolyn.
Hi, Denise Sanchez.
Hi, Denise Sanchez. How are you?
Hi, Denise.
Denise.
Hi, Caleb.
Hi, Caleb.
Hi, Caleb. Let's see now.
Oh, I need a label.
Okay, one in the corner, and you have to list this. Oh,
Still can't get my profile picture to show.
Scooter, Scooter, Scooter.
Debbie's here?
I'm trying. I'm hoping. Just if I called her name out 3 times, she might appear.
I already messaged her.
That'll work. Definitely will work most of the time. Okay, it's a little brighter.
Welcome in, everybody.
I need to get my picture up.
Hold on, don't anybody talk. All right.
okay. I don't know about
Just
okay. I think I'm going to actually, let me see here.
Ella, do you know how to put two people on screen at the once? Because I've only managed to put.
Okay, I'll take care of it. It's okay. I'll
We're
do
all
it.
on
Thank you.
screen now. Aren't we all on screen?
I don't think anybody knows how to, I don't know.
I just put Linda up now because she's going to do, and because it.
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Hope you're having
Linda.
Great
Lovely,
night.
lovely, laughing, singing Linda.
Yes, thank you, though.
You're welcome.
Pleasure in life to hear something like that. Okay, the box I'm working with is 8 inches by 9.5. So it's 4.
I'm going to do.
Looks like the middle. Okay, so I'm going to be gluing down shells and whimsies for my lifelong collection of these things to glue down. So, all kinds of things, all kinds of shells, mermaids. Woo. A whole lot of stuff. We'll start with those. Get more colorful. These little baby calories. We'll start with those. Box that they're in. Did it a long time ago.
I'm not liking this.
Slab and stones. Here's my leftovers. Even some of those can go on this box. Camera.
Okay, so I went ahead and did my butter and brown sugar. I creamed it because it makes it very loud noise. So
Thanks for sparing us.
no.
There's noise in the kitchen now. Lots of noise. Let people know that you're doing something in there. Gosh, bang, boom.
My goodness.
Glue. Last project, I used so much glue. Candy box, I remember.
Where's
Slipped it up.
Now,
Mm.
read. What's the next thing we need? I want to make sure you've got our stuff.
All right, I have my camera on. I have a body camera now.
I'll be right there. Let's see. Do you want to see 1 cups of the buttermilk there? Vanilla extract. Okay, get that. Large egg and dark brown sugar. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty, Bucky.
What's Bucky doing? What's
I'm
Bucky
making
doing? You're making what? Jello?
journals.
Sure. Oh, cool.
They're really, you should sell those, Bucky. They're beautiful.
Thank you.
Very nice. Very Paris.
I have to finish. I have to put the covers on. I just don't know what. I have to get the cardboard and then cover it either with material. I have tons of material.
Uh-huh.
Or I can do it with like printed papers.
Right.
Like say this was paper, then you would just go like this and cover it like that.
That's beautiful.
Of course, this doesn't go with this, so like I have to go with what I put on the binding. This is the binder that holds the signatures together. There's 3 signatures in each journal.
That's really nice.
I have to
Something like that would be pretty, worth something in a store.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a lot of work that goes into it. I'm trying to get 3 done at once, but I just did the journals. I got them all done and glued and ready to go. See, it's got 3 signatures. I left this so that I can add more pages to them.
Okay, so, um,
babyest, tiniest cowrie seed. Shell.
all right, so here's my coffee, but I have, all right. Got the Dutch processed cocoa, and this, they say to use the Dutch process, not, I usually use like Hershey's in my frostings and things, and they said, no, don't use it. Use the Dutch processed. Okay, we're gonna listen to you. And then we're gonna, this is flour, the cocoa, baking soda, and it's a little salt because I'm using unsalted butter. If I use salted butter, I wouldn't put salt in here, but I have unsalted butter, so we're just gonna mix this up a little bit. Hard for me to work under the camera, but okay. And I'm just gonna look at my butter mixture because I think I just have to get my, let me see. And then my vanilla extract. I'm going to put that in to my butter and sugar. And I'll bring it over here when I just don't feel like lugging my big mixer out. I'll put 1 egg or 2 eggs. 1 egg. I've made whoopie pies in here, but they were from a mix at one time when they asked me to do that. The blog thing. Let me see. 1 large egg. Okay, so I'll tell you what I have. I have 1 stick of unsalted butter in there, 1 cup of light brown sugar, packed. You can also use dark brown sugar. Lightly packed, not too, okay. 1 large egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then that's been creamed up over there. In the dry mixture, there's 1 2/3 cups of all-purpose flour, 2/3 a cup of Dutch processed cocoa, 1½ teaspoons of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of fine sea salt, and that's going to be it. And then we have over here the 1 1/4 cups of buttermilk, or you could make sour milk by putting regular milk and either like a teaspoon of lemon juice or a teaspoon of vinegar. And like I said, that Amish lady said she actually uses sour milk. Okay. That's gross.
I was just going to say that. Ew.
Oh no.
I can't take regular milk, let alone sour milk.
Mhm.
And then we're going to marshmallow cream frosting for the center. So what I have to do is put the egg in first. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I don't want to try that. One of these.
No show, Tina.
No show, Tina. Want me to text her?
No, it just means the parents aren't home yet.
Okay. Carolyn, have the boys ever had whoopie pies before?
Just, well, yeah, they've had them before, and they've had the one that I made from the box too. So these are beautiful farm eggs.
Look at the beautiful egg.
You see?
Oh, yummy.
Nice. Yep.
Gorgeous.
I even have this, hold on. This bluish one.
Cool.
Very nice.
It's gorgeous.
Okay,
It's beautiful.
grab this farm egg. Whenever you use farm eggs, you should never crack them. Well, my father, I guess they grew up like that. They never cracked anything right into a bowl, but especially when you use farm eggs, because you don't know.
What did they do,
Don't
Carolyn?
know.
Where did they crack it?
You
They
crack
could have some
something
baby chicken.
separate, just in case anything was wrong with the egg.
Mhm.
You don't ruin your whole thing.
Oh, like
That's
cockeyed?
right. That's
Oh yeah,
right.
sometimes the eggs are rotten when you open them. Oh,
It's not rotten so much as like it could be just, I don't know. And you're not, I mean, I haven't had that experience, but
I did last Easter. I boiled a bunch of eggs, and one when I put it in there, it floated right to the top, and I thought that was kind of strange. I was like, why is it floating
oh, that's
now?
not
Like,
good.
and
Bad egg.
I boiled them, and then that one egg, when I opened it, woo,
You know,
What
if
was
it
the matter
floats,
with it?
it was a rotten egg. I don't
if
know.
it
It
floats, it's no good.
was
Ew,
Yeah, it floats.
horrible.
gross.
Just the one egg, and it. Oh, I had to run out of the house with it.
Ew, gross. Nope.
I saw a thing where the guy brought home a quail egg and he hatched it out.
I'm gonna make a mess of wood. I can't do it this way.
Okay, so now you've got to alternate putting in some of this, some of that, and I'll bring it back once you put a little dry, a little buttermilk.
Now, does a whoopie pie taste a little like a devil dog?
Sort of, I think.
That's
Right?
that's what I picture it as.
I know that's how it looks like it would taste.
Yeah. I don't know if Carolyn is a
Yeah,
whoopie.
yeah, I think so. I think like they're a little bit, maybe the cream might be is a little more marshmallow where devil dog isn't.
Oh. I don't know if I've ever had one.
Mhm. Well, good. That's a mixture. I need some plates. Some of this. This box.
Yeah, Debbie didn't answer me. I don't know where she is.
Calories.
Okay, so that's done. Do the middle one.
You know, I like it.
Ew, little lady. Ew.
Ew, what?
She cracked the egg and it was blood in it. Ew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's a
it was
thing.
Mediterranean chicken.
How gross.
It's a very living thing. It's amazing.
I've
What,
had
Linda?
that.
Everything is
What, Linda?
amazing. It's a
It's
living
amazing.
thing.
Ew.
It's amazing.
I
What's
don't
the
think
matter?
a
What happened?
Nothing.
little lady cracked an egg and there was blood in it.
Hi, little lady.
We've all had that happen to us.
That's okay. That's okay, right? Even if it has a spot of blood.
Yeah, it's very healthy. It just means it's really good egg, fertile. You know, they're
Yeah.
very fertile.
Does
But
that
I
mean that?
would
Does that?
do
Does
it with
that?
mine. I wouldn't do it with something from the store though.
Right, but a farm egg, if that happened,
Just a speck, I wouldn't even see it.
mm,
You know.
my loving husband bought me this today.
Oh, let's see. What'd you
Tropical
get?
pine, kombucha, tropical pineapple.
Ah,
I've never had that flavor.
Tropical pineapple what?
Kombucha.
What's kabuja?
It's
Kombucha.
fermented. It's a fermented tea.
Oh, that's nice.
Hi, little lady. Okay.
old lady.
Little lady.
Carolyn reminds me of Jerry Lewis when she says it.
Little
She's a little lady.
Not really nice.
Little
They told me
lady.
not to go crazy. over mixing this, so I'm not gonna over mix it, and I'm just going to finish it just with a spatula. I'm gonna fold it, but it's. People have asked, are we going on a celebration this year? Shell, yes.
Hell yeah.
Shell, yeah. Shell, yes.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait for all of you to spend some quality time together. It's going to be so much fun.
Yes.
I know. Shell, yeah. Okay.
I'm a dauber. I was just using it.
Been looking forward to it all year. It's going to be a great trip this year too.
Yeah.
The best.
Do you want to grab bag again?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what you have to do next, I have the oven at 375. This was supposed to make, did it say 18 whoopie pies? No, I wonder if it's 18, because then I would have 36 halves, or is it 18?
I would love to eat that batter right now.
Let me see what I got here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
The batter
You know,
looks
I saw
scrumptious.
the top of Linda's thing, and it looked like she was pulling something out of the oven. Oh my goodness.
It looks like such deep chocolate.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I can't
Now,
cook.
it says Dutch processed cocoa powder has more fat than most grocery naturally unsweetened cocoa powder, which is why it has more flavor and moisture in this specific recipe. And the buttermilk activates the baking soda. And if you must use the other kind of cocoa powder, it says go ahead, but note your whoopie pies may be lighter in color and slightly drier in texture.
We don't want that.
Who wants dry whoopie pies? Not
We
anybody.
don't want that.
No. Okay, hang on. Moment. Right back. I gotta move you guys for a second. I'll get something. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, so I have like an ice cream scoop to use to make them. So you can use a smaller scoop or you can use a bigger scoop. This is a bigger scoop. So they'll probably, how much did he say? Saying a medium cookie scoop. Well, this is a bigger than a medium cookie scoop. And this guy is saying, so I'm probably going to have less than that because mine are going to be bigger, but that's okay. I probably won't fill it all the way because it's kind of big, but a cookie scoop, I only have a small scoop and I have this one. And that to me is too small. So I'm going to go bigger, go home, right? Let me get.
Mm.
Minking up the edges. Because paper is white inside, so we don't want that white line to be showing.
Again, what is that tool?
This is an ink pad. I just
Oh.
have them, it's stacked. They're stacked.
Oh, I get it. I know it. Okay. I see. You're very little. I couldn't see.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
What tool is that?
This looks like
What
a
have you-
toothbrush.
What have you got? What we don't have is what I'm thinking. What have you got?
We all have our own talents. It's what makes us unique.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. That's the middle of my box. A little purple. That's all natural stuff right there. Go around. I wish I had things that were middle sized. I got stuff that's so tiny.
Drinking coffee, I'm drinking kombucha. I'll be ready to go home. So tonight, I think I promised little lady that we were going to watch the Mega Millions scammer, though. People really enjoyed Random Guy Jeff last night.
It was the second time I've ever heard him.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
His voice is mesmerizing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fun. Now you know if it's a true story because it just flows so good because he experienced it.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yep.
He's
Right.
funny. I missed him. We had a good chemistry, and the night before he died, he told me, he said, "Carolyn, I'm coming back on, and we're gonna laugh, and I'm gonna tell my story, and we're gonna laugh together." And that's what we did. He and I laughed together, even when, and you guys, some of you might not know this, he said to me once, and he made this whole intro for me on his channel. He was a stand-up guy that protected me to no end. Like nobody could do anything. Like that lady with the 3 initials, he went up against her on another channel, stood up for me always, never wavered. And he made this intro for me on his channel, and he said we were going to do this adoption thing because in one of those groups he met this adoption lady, and he was telling me we got to have her on the show and it's going to be great. I said, yeah, let's do it. So we get her on here, and we don't know whether she was drunk, what was going on, but we had to like mute her almost the entire time. And thankfully, this other lady came up. She didn't even like know she was muted. And he was sending me an email. He's like, how much do you hate me right now? And I said, I don't hate you at all. It's not your fault. I can see like she's just not the person you thought she was, but it was crazy.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a funny one. That really turned out, it was a
seemed like
serious
such a
topic,
nice
but it
guy.
turned out to be crazy because him and I were going back and forth, and then this lady was like in a glass enclosure, so she didn't know she was not, yeah, we couldn't hear her, and she just kept going on, and she was correcting everybody, like even people that were adopted. Like she was telling them, no, you cannot say birth mother, and you can't say this, and you can't say that, and she was going nuts on people. It was crazy. Does anybody here remember that?
No.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely remember that.
Mm-mm.
Yep, 100%. What she was saying,
I probably
she actually was getting quite aggressive with people in the comments when they were trying to contradict what they felt.
Right, yeah, yeah. She was telling you can't use this. You're not allowed to say, I forget what it was. You're not allowed to say birth mother. I think you had to say natural mother.
Yeah, well,
I don't think,
people are very like not careful when it comes to adoption. Like it's a very difficult thing, and a lot of words trigger people.
yeah. But she was really,
That guy Jeff seems so nice, Carolyn.
yeah, yes.
Poor thing. How old was he when he passed, Carolyn?
He was probably, let me think, probably like 52.
Oh,
Oh. Debbie loves here.
Debbie. So that's, I don't know. I think I'm making these like huge or something because that's 1, 2, 4. And then maybe I'm going to have like, maybe I should see how big these come out. These might be like tremendous.
If they're really
Yeah,
good,
I think
Carolyn, you can make them at the beach house.
I'm like right now. Wait, I can't right now. I can't do anything. I've got to figure out. I need, I don't know. Cause like it said, I think I put too much. I think these are going to be huge.
No, I don't think so.
I do because it said it makes 18. That's 4. I think I made them way too big.
They look great.
Want to get
Just
another one to split them in half?
Well, it's
Want to get another one split them in half? Huh?
it's I'm gonna have to use another one, but I don't know. I might see how big these come out or something. I don't know.
Mhm. Test run.
I don't know. Let me see what he says. He says, let's see. He says medium cookies. I don't know, but I didn't have a medium cookie scoop, and I only did it. Let me see. Where's the thing? There's the thing. See, look. You look at the size.
Oh, really? And that's when they're cooked?
Yeah.
So why don't we
Mine
just
are
like,
huge.
why don't we just use this, split it in half, cut them up, put the other
that's what I was going to say. Cut them in half.
Right?
All right. Well, I got to get that.
Oh, this one right here?
Yes.
I'm just gonna use that.
I can't believe we don't have any of it. I thought I had lots of that big parchment paper. We have to put that on.
Now you gotta use the other one there. It's like scratch paper, whatever.
Which one?
The one this one right here. Either this.
No, that's little.
Like this.
Is there any in there?
Yeah, this. Yeah. What do you talk?
Okay.
What? You got your clock on?
What are you making, Linda? I can't see.
Box, a cigar box, different
Ah.
shell,
You decorating?
Mirror,
Decoupaging.
she's mirroring Carol.
shells. Mirroring Keller.
Carol's.
Carol. Yep. We're all our own artists. That's impossible. But this is tedious, you know. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm putting all these
How
little
are we going to make them rounded if we
colorful rocks here.
We're professionals.
Shells.
We don't.
They're just
We are
you
pros.
know.
Let me see that. We are pros. Where's my other thing?
What are the things?
Ooh,
Very
gosh.
nice.
All right. You good? You still good? Okay. We are pros, hon. We take this. We are. We're professionals. Just watch.
I don't think it's going to be good. I really don't think it's going to be good.
I
I think
Stop.
I want some.
There's no negativity in baking.
Absolutely.
No
It's
negativity.
gonna happen.
We should have put a little bit of
It's gonna
oil or
happen.
something on it.
no, it says no oil.
Butter.
Nope.
Oh, honey, we should about it. Once it cooks, it's gonna melt into a ball anyway. So
Yeah, but we have to shape it into a ball
we do. Why?
because it won't have a round shape and you won't make
That's
a little whoopie pie.
All right, we'll watch.
Let me, you know what I'm gonna do? Wait,
No.
but you're just gonna make a mess. I'm going to just take the scoop and then we'll have to like shovel this back in the bowl. Because it's just not gonna work out like
I
that.
feel
Shovel it
No,
back
no,
in the
don't,
bowl.
Why not?
No,
Look,
please, let me
you're
just,
not my boss. See,
I'm gonna shovel, no. I'm gonna shovel. What's the matter?
Thinks she's my boss.
What
Look
the-
at honey.
I know,
We're doing this on
I know.
YouTube.
I know. Okay, it doesn't taste good.
It tastes
You
good.
didn't say anything.
Oh,
No,
it tastes good. No, you do.
okay. So let me just, I'll fix this up.
Well, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna fix it?
Listen, I know what I have to do. That's what I'm saying.
Mr. and Miss, we don't have any more paper left.
No, I have to put it back in the bowl and I have to scoop it out. That's all. No.
Mr. and Mrs. Baker.
Let's try to put it back.
Went
Oh,
off to
boy.
see the
Okay,
candle.
fine. Take it off.
I know, let me get this out. Let me just get this out of here.
Mr. and Mrs. Baker went off to see the candle maker.
Yeah, come on, we got this.
Baker
Move that out of the way.
said, "Sit
What did you do with the
in
other ones that
dark,
we just had?
Take a little chill."
You already took them out of there? What happened to that?
I don't know. I put it back on there.
All right. Oh, honey.
Jimmy, let me just do it.
I'm telling you, we are making a disaster. Sorry, folks. This is not a comedy show. We
Oh,
are really
but it is-
trying.
oh,
Let's
but
just
it
take
is,
it and put it right
Jimmy.
over there.
I think
it's better.
How could this stuff, freaking parchment paper, not stick and everything sticks to this
Here,
freaking stuff?
just shovel
What
that off.
the
Just
heck?
shovel it off.
God.
Hold it. Just shovel it in. Okay, that's.
And then we're gonna burn it. Now, how's that?
It's gonna break.
When we get done, we get all.
How about that's a good
we're
idea.
burning it.
Listen, Jimmy, I'll hold it and you shovel it in. okay?
Yes, dear. See, we work together very well. Look at us.
You shovel it.
You guys just take notes, everybody.
Shovel it.
I miss it.
Keep it-
Take notes.
Get it all in there. You got it all in?
I don't think so. No, it's
Okay,
a big
I'm
freaking mess.
Okay, I'm gonna hold this one. Right, you keep that in there.
No.
Okay, you shovel that stuff in. Okay, don't laugh too
Don't.
much and try to work.
I'm trying not to laugh because I'm just thinking this. I got goofy thoughts.
I know you do.
I've done this many times when the kids were little.
Jimmy, you have a funny laugh.
I saw. I've had to deal with this stuff a lot when the kids were little.
Okay, Jimmy, very funny.
You know,
Yeah, very funny.
Your
I had to
mom's
breathe through my mouth when I did it.
Okay. No, you still got a lot here. Look how much you left there.
Okay, I got
Fried
one
for
more.
you. I was trying to eat some.
Very 60s,
Can't touch
very
it.
40s.
Okay, honey, now gotta make them go small.
I know, I'm going to, so I've got it from here on out. I just need parchment paper and I'll do it. You have the parchment paper over there? Or what?
God smiles, you know, I say the cow receipt is
Tell me where it is, I'll get it.
shells.
I got it.
Little God smiles. Can't talk tonight. I don't know.
Oh, God, you and God smile.
What?
I said you and your God smile shells, I know.
I love them.
I know. Gee. This parchment paper, please, when we go to Sam's, we're getting the parchment paper.
Oh my God.
This is crazy.
Too bad I couldn't pass it through. I have parchment paper right
No.
here.
If you put butter on the spoon, and then it'll come off easier. This stuff sticks to every freaking thing. Honey, put the butter on it.
No.
All right.
Okay, so these are a little bit
Yeah, the small.
more the right size.
Oh, do you need anything out of here?
No, but I gotta put stuff back in there.
You see how well we work together, guys?
Okay, so that's 4,
It's a pleasure to see.
right?
Teamwork is dream work.
Got the broccoli out there.
All right, let's go. All right. So that is, now there's 4 there. Still 4, right? Isn't that crazy? But I still have a lot. I've got to put, but I don't know. Let's see what happens with these.
Yeah.
One is,
I agree.
the lady that smooshed them out with a spoon, but I don't know. So,
Go in there.
to try.
Found my regular glue.
I feel like a Slurpee.
Sandy is steering clear of this stream, right? Sandy Rusak is steering clear of this stream tonight.
I don't know.
Probably.
No, Sandy's in there. Hello, Sandy.
Hi,
There.
Sandy.
Is
I
she in there? Is she?
Yes, Sandy's in here. Sandy's in here.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Hi,
Uh,
Sandy. I thought you'd be steering clear of this mess. Look at this mess. I wonder what she's saying.
Sandy, did Sandy see us work?
I guess she did. I thought she'd be.
Did she see
steering-
how well we work together?
I thought she'd be steering clear of this.
You guys are
Oh,
quite
what are you gonna do with the rest of that in there, honey?
What's
I'm
not
gonna eat some.
I want
I'm gonna take a little bite of this stuff right here.
Don't stop. Come
You've
on.
actually got 2 Sandys. You've got a Sandy Ellens as well.
She has what? Oh, hi, Sandy Ellen. She's saying, Sandy says use confectionery sugar. Oh, you mean stop the sticking? Hi, Rad Story. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. To stop the sticking, Sandy?
Makes sense.
Oh,
I need this thing right here.
Sandy said use confectionery sugar.
I don't like the
No,
smell
she
of
said to stop the sticking.
I know, but we didn't use the confection sugar?
No, but you don't know what I mean. She means like,
Oh, put it on the bottom or something?
that's the thing with confectionery.
Oh, yeah.
sugar.
Hey, how are we doing, Sandy? Sandy, how are we doing? Did we look like pros?
Yeah,
Or did we look like comedy hour?
that was bad.
No,
Oh, you guys are great.
Oh, what'd you do with that? You took that off, Jerry?
no, look, sitting on the table.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. But I guess I'm gonna do
You
that.
need it. You need the other one to make the.
Yeah, no, I have to make the frosting, the marshmallow frosting, yeah,
All right.
filling.
Sandy said she will help you roll them, Carolyn.
He would help roll them?
Roll them.
I never saw anybody roll them though. If they're too sticky, I think if I roll them, it would be a real giant mess. I think we just have to,
As opposed to being just a normal mess like they were, right?
see how like sticky it is. So just- Okay, I got that. Hopefully, oh, did I put that on 8 minutes? Yes, I did, right? I timed it. I did.
Yeah, I think a lot of times they put the stuff on YouTube or Facebook and you try to do it, it isn't possible, it doesn't even work out. They're freaking tricked them.
No, this isn't
I
on
had
there.
one time they made something and I followed the directions to a T and it like was nothing, turning like a colored water or something.
But Jimmy, this is like an old Amish recipe, though. People in Maine say it's their
Were they
thing.
Amish though? Amish from the-
No, the Amish are on YouTube now. Can you believe that? I thought they're allowed to use electricity now. Did you know that?
No.
yeah.
They are.
I
Roll
think
solar.
When I went to visit,
now Mennonites can use all that stuff.
no, but Jimmy, they told me, someone here told me, because I said, wait a minute, how could she be doing that? And be Amish, they're not allowed to use electricity. And they said they are now, because when we went there, they were not. They did not use electricity. They were allowed to go to the hospital and they could use all the technology. And I'll tell you, the last tour that I took, because I took quite a few, one when I was pregnant for my daughter, one when the kids were older, the guy was like really skeptical, and he goes, "Yeah, they don't use electricity, but they can go to the modern hospital, and then they'll use all the technology." And I thought, wow, this guy's a little bit cynical.
Good.
But at that time, they did not use electricity. Now someone told me here, and I don't know for sure, I didn't fact check it, that the Amish are allowed to use electricity.
Well, I know, like the
Coming
men,
in solar, Carolyn.
Oh,
like we had. I mean, I've
Solar-
actually listened to them speak.
Solar
And like-
banks, battery banks.
What is that?
battery banks on the side.
Oh, maybe they have that. Yeah, maybe. But that's still electricity. But
Yeah,
I mean, like
paying a lot not to use real electricity by the time you get through with those solar panels and the batteries.
yeah. Well, like the Mennonites now, they're like more of a liberal.
Yeah.
Batteries and
you know?
generators.
Well,
Yeah, they're allowed to. All that
Yeah, they
stuff.
are.
Yeah,
Well,
they're Mennonites. I mean, I guess
Right.
they spun off. They
Mhm.
spun off. The
They like
They're the liberal.
They're like a more modern Amish.
right. They
They're
don't wear
liberal.
the kerchief thing and
no,
all
they
that
do.
stuff.
They wear the
The
little.
Mennonites.
Yeah, the Mennonites
Oh,
have little caps.
well, maybe they wear a little. It's a little more sexier or something like that. You know?
It's not sexy at all.
They think it is. They'll go like they'll show a little bit more ear, you know. And all, when you
Maybe
hear
they can show that. Yeah,
when you hear them speak,
they're allowed
you
to
know,
show
they
their
go,
ankles.
"Oh yeah, the Mennonites will show a little bit more ear and a couple things." I can't remember, but that's one of the points I remember they said. What are you drinking? That and that?
I'm drinking coffee and kombucha,
Okay.
but I think I have to twirl that by.
Coffee and kombucha, you're gonna be flying.
I love
Yeah.
Amish are awesome. Linda, your shells look so pretty, those colors.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You hear me say ow, that's because I stepped on a loose one.
Wow.
On the
Is Debbie on the panel yet?
Debbie Two Scooter.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't come on.
What happened?
Somebody said she was in the chat.
Yeah, she said she was coming.
Okay, so we're gonna see the other ones. Look at this, I got this knife. Then it's Hayden Meghan Markle. She's using the wrong knife. Now they're gonna say, look at her using that knife.
Who cares? I thought it was a great cooking hour. I thought it was good.
I just can't believe I bought 4 pounds of
I had to
unsalted.
pick the artist shaped book.
You will see.
Nothing fits. I don't.
Okay, they look like they're baking okay. I mean, it looks like it's okay. So we're gonna be.
She looked like half.
Size is good. The other size would have been ridiculous.
All right.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Everything's gonna be.
That would have been like biggest.
Everything gonna be
Yeah.
all right.
We both sang it.
Wait a minute, a Susie Q.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah, I thought a Susie Q was
Every
a.
little thing
Oh, Susie
gonna be
Q.
all right.
This big round. The two of them came together. Look like
Every little thing.
pack of cream in the middle. Looks like things you're making.
Can you look at the chat too?
It's not a thing, it's a ting.
Read out what the chat.
Every little ting
Okay.
gonna be all right.
All right, the chat. I say, Sandy Allen, Brad, you're right. So many members around cooking. Okay. Nightbot, if you would like to make a donation on them, I'm not supposed to read that. Okay. I did TLB. I would use some more help. I could use some more help on how to cook more things. Haha, I'm terrible sometimes. Well, Denise, that's why I'm here helping Carolyn, because she needs some help too. I'm helping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Sandy. Hi, Sandy. All right, let me go back up a little bit.
Tell him I couldn't do it without you, hon.
Don't look done. I'm gonna do it 2 more minutes.
I wish my hubby would help cook.
I need to go grab a
Lucky, I mean, help, but she usually probably kick me out of here.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say
Why
that.
she doesn't need it is because you guys, because she's live and you know, it sounds bad if you kick me out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I'm finished with this, I will pour Elmer's all
I think cooking together bonds people.
that it
You don't sound like a cook. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seal it all in.
never escaped.
Cook for me, I'm happy to do the dishes. Jimmy, you cracked me up. Oh, hi, little lady.
Little lighty.
Little who?
Little Lighty, we call her. We call her Little Lighty.
Why, she from Ireland?
No, just call her Little Lighty.
Little lady.
Little lady.
Well, Ireland. He says Ireland. No.
Little lady.
Top of the morning, tell ya. No, she's a little lighty. It's kind
I
of
like
kind
saying
of
that.
like Southern, like almost like John Wayne, kind of.
I like
But that's how it
Little
originated. But
lady.
now you're saying it's an Irish brogue. Come on,
I don't know, it
It's
sounds
fun.
like Jerry Lewis to me.
It's fun to say little lady.
little lighty.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Denise Sanchez. And Sandy, it's all right. All right, so that's all I'm saying.
Good name.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are making these things. Where do you see them when they get done? We're pros around here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Honey, don't we have to clean that out? No?
Well, yeah, but I got to finish baking these things. So
There's more that's gonna come. There's still more in there?
yeah, there'll be a couple more,
All right.
2 more at least.
These things almost burnt?
Almost done.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. Look at them. Take a look.
I don't know. I say get them out of there.
No, it says. Let me see. There's. Let
What are you waiting for?
me see. Oh, they get trapped. It's good. Let them be 1 more minute.
Debbie.
3 to 12 or 11 seconds.
All right.
Hi, Abby.
Give me a toothpick and I'll check.
Debbie or Debbie?
Oh, I don't know what you just said. I thought you said Abby was here.
Oh, 2 people.
Those plates.
Everybody needs hearing aids in this
I'm gonna
place.
put 'em
I
in.
Oh,
can't
I'm
find my
getting
Zoom.
hearing aids for her birthday.
Everybody needs hearing aids.
I can't find my Zoom.
I'm getting Scooter hearing aids for her birthday.
Get them out, too.
I wouldn't mind.
I have
Scooter
different.
around now.
Hi, Debbie love.
Hi.
Oh, beauty of you too.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
Here's what they look like. Oh, I gotta watch out. Sorry.
Let's see, Carolyn.
Here's what they look. I gotta go. It's hot.
How you doing, Debbie?
Oh, I'm
All right, put
tired,
these
but
in.
doing great. Other than that,
9 minutes, I think.
where those first ones aren't done already, are they?
Yeah, they are. Jimmy said they are.
Are the kids gonna come in and do the taste test, Carolyn?
Yeah, but we're not ready for that.
They're probably sleeping.
They've got to. Are they sleeping already?
Maybe.
No, don't let them sleep. They have to taste the Whoopie.
Don't let them sleep. Wake them up.
I know,
Shake their
I know, but I
head.
gotta go tell them to make sure no matter what, they act like this is delicious. I gotta go tell them.
Hi, Linda.
Oh, we
They
have
act like they're real good. They'll get an ice cream tomorrow.
we have a new subscriber, Bella. Welcome, Bella.
Welcome, Bella.
Wow.
Hi,
Welcome,
Bella.
Bella.
Stay away because they
Oh,
don't.
I gotta pull up the
I
chat.
don't see Bella.
Yes, it just made the announcement. I did see it last night, Carolyn.
Oh. Hi, Bella.
We're getting so many new subscribers. This is great.
Yeah, we got a lot. We turned over the 200 and over that, so that's good.
44.2 thousand.
That is just amazing.
Totally.
Celebration. Amazing.
Celebration.
That's
Linda,
because this
is
is the
that a
greatest channel on YouTube.
How come I can't see Bella? Hi, Bella. I can't see her.
She's not in chat. There was just like
Cigar box.
there was a
no, Linda?
on the
Linda,
Yes.
that
Yes,
said
ma'am.
is that
Bella
a
is a new member, a new subscriber. And that's what I saw last night, Carolyn. Right on the screen, it came up that person was a new subscriber, but I didn't see them in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Linda? Is that one of those garlic necklaces?
Yeah, Scooter. I can't wait to flash it at you.
These are not done. I just these are not done.
You're not supposed to do that.
You
I
are.
didn't say you do that.
Look, it says it.
Scooter, it's a cigar box.
Cool.
They
Those
did.
are snail shells.
Please don't do
No,
that.
they're gonna cool off. They'll be fine.
Me like.
They're fine.
How did you get them all to be those different colors, Linda? What did you do?
How much you need it?
Okay, I want everybody.
Big secret.
Jimmy's
How
arguing.
long are you supposed to put it in?
Jimmy's arguing with me. Okay,
No, no.
this is put in those things. They're not done. He was
What
arguing.
is it?
This is the chocolate, the cake. I
Well, I don't
put.
believe it. Just let it feed you
I-
dry. Talk to Sandy.
Okay. He's gonna
Let,
argue.
let it cool off a little time. What do you want? You want
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna,
crack. Do I like
I'm gonna show you something.
No, honey, you're gonna mess it
No,
all.
I'm just gonna show them what
You
they
do
look.
now.
I'm gonna show them.
I'll go get the whole thing and bring it over.
Well, that's
See
what
how
I'm
cool
trying
it
to
is.
get, but I don't know where you put the pot holder. And I don't know why you're using good cloths and not pot holders.
What were they doing laying around here?
These are pot holders.
Yeah.
Hi, Rad.
Ah, Tina's here.
Tina.
Wait, she hasn't walked in yet.
Okay. All right.
Oh, shit. Oh, excuse me. Where's off?
Okay. Now, I told him once they got these nice cracks, you're supposed to leave them in there a little bit.
So we did. Don't blame
When I
everything
put
on it.
this in here, this came out like this.
Okay,
I
so
do not
Let me see.
do not think that they are done.
Let me just taste that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they should. It looks like they should have been a little bit
Here.
longer, maybe.
Yeah. Jimmy, people are telling me now these
Don't
need to
ask
go
me.
in.
Again,
Hi,
we're gonna do it.
Sandy.
How long did you put them in there for?
Well,
How long
Blue
did
and
it
shells on here.
How long did it say?
have 10 minutes I put them in for.
Oh, well, how come you told me to put them in for 9?
No, I mean 9 minutes.
On top of this years ago.
But those definitely have to go back in, Jimmy.
What's left over.
And please, Jimmy, see,
I think they're fine. Look.
Doing
Jimmy,
the same thing. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
not with
Yes,
this.
look at that. It's fine.
Jimmy,
What do you want? What do
it's
you think
supposed to.
I think it's gonna be fine. You want them nice and soft with cream in the
They're
middle.
making
They're
Whoopie
fine.
together.
They'll probably eat them so quick they're not going to mind it, Carolyn.
Don't worry.
This will be Jimmy's pan that we're gonna keep here, okay? Then we'll
Yep.
Here, Jimmy,
Brick.
I was thinking that.
you
They're gonna
put
be
the-
like
those are yours, and I'll
A
cook
little bit
mine.
undercooked might be kind of good.
These ours will be soft.
Oh, wait, somebody said, hold on, member, what does it say? Somebody said, member for, see the green?
Yeah. It says,
Member for
it
16
says-
months, Gail.
It's member for
Wow, who's that?
So happy to be staying for 5 years.
Oh, Gail. Cool.
Hello, Gail B.
Oh, congratulations on the 5-year Rambler anniversary.
Wow.
Honey, trust me, they're fine.
Okay,
They are.
those will be yours. See, you know what? If he was so confident they were fine, he wouldn't be upset that that's gonna be his tray. Okay, well then don't worry.
Packaging.
Those
Linda,
are-
how did you get those shells to be all those different colors?
They sell them like this, Al, many years ago.
Ah.
We're gonna get them out of there so we can clean that out and put the cream.
Okay,
Get the cream.
well, I'm gonna
Linda.
wait, I'm gonna let mine cook to the desired.
What, Scooter?
Over there.
I like it.
Second.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not gonna put those back in. You can take them
I
up.
thought you thought it was
Those are yours.
garlic.
I don't want them. I'll take one of them.
It's like, what is she seeing?
Put them back in, Carolyn. Don't listen to him.
Look at the bottom. Look at them.
That's not how the bottoms are supposed to look. Look
Look,
at
look
the,
at those
the
bubbles.
video,
Like this
the
cook.
videos have it
Hey,
all.
Roy, you get sick
Okay, because
salmonella.
the bottom of it stayed at the parchment paper.
Nom 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 nom
Don't
nom
say
nom.
it.
There
They
is a
even
nut bottom.
spring
I'll
back.
take it.
They even spring back. Look, it's cooked.
Put a toothpick in it. If it comes out dry, it's good. Toothpick it.
We
Come on,
did
jab
pick
it.
it. No, we did. I did
Did it come-
Jimmy up, but I already did.
Let's see. Let me-
Did it come out dry?
Here, I'll get a toothpick.
Hi, Sandy. Are you baking anything tonight? Oh, I bet you baked. Well, I know you were busy baking for a few weeks here now.
You did?
Okay.
Linda's brownies.
No, she made brownies.
I know.
I don't know why I didn't share.
I'm not sharing.
Are they brownie? Are they adult brownies?
Are they kind? You mean, are they kind?
Okay.
Carolyn, Sandy's
Okay, now
here.
I'm just gonna do this together,
I know.
you guys, just to check.
I
You
know
know,
we've been we've been
Watch, you ready?
My brownies are always kind.
we've
Yes,
been talking. I can't. We've been talking to Sandy the whole time.
Okay, all right. I
Um,
guess I missed her because I just came in.
They gotta stay in for longer than 9 minutes then, honey.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it.
You've been in
Oh,
for
so
10.
now you're saying leave the.
No, I'm saying it's up to you, because it doesn't come out dry.
Okay,
I just stuck this in, it doesn't come out
I
dry.
know. So they need to go back in, right?
I'm not gonna say right.
I'm not gonna say right.
I would just like that.
Put them in. Put them in.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's see. Now,
Put them in or I'm getting in my car and coming up there and I'll put them in myself.
And here's some toothpicks. Here's some toothpicks.
Well,
I just
I
got
know,
one.
I'm about ready to do that.
And you
Hold on,
would
we have
think
little
they would
lady.
be able to make
Little
Whoopie on
lady is
their
saying
own.
something in the
Oh,
chat.
I need my,
Hey,
Little lady is saying something in the chat.
the lady said.
what?
Little lady says she wishes she had one of those cigar boxes now, so maybe you can sell her one.
I've got a few more.
We got a few
I
more.
just found
Oh,
like,
goody.
I think I found about 4 more.
That's
I
cool.
can go to the house and get them and show her if you'd like.
They're all pretty much the same
Yeah.
size.
Yeah, it'll
Might
be
be your
tomorrow.
lucky night,
You
little
can
lady.
show 'em.
Yeah. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow night, Tina.
I'll wait because it'll be. I know, I will.
Auction tomorrow night, everyone. Make sure you come.
You gonna put this one back in there, really?
I am gonna. I think so.
Sandy. I'll write it in the
How-
chat.
Gotta get completely. I don't know if you can take stuff out of it, bake it, and then put it back in and bake it for longer.
Ask Sandy. You please ask Sandy because you're not going to listen to
Sandy,
anything.
can I talk to you?
You talk to the microphone over here. Okay, here.
Sandy, should we take these things and put them back in? Look. That's what I want to know. Should we put them back in? They feel okay. They feel a little spongy and stuff, you know. Want me to break one in half?
No.
I just asked the question. This is the answer. No,
Uh-oh.
you know, not.
No, it's just.
No.
Eat the darn things.
Handling your wife's
Just
puppy
eat
pie.
the dang things. Just eat them.
Sandy, what'd you say? Just eat them? What did
Or
Sandy
put
say?
them in for another couple minutes.
Put
I
them in
would
for
put
another
them
couple
in.
minutes. Okay, put them in for another couple minutes, honey. I'll get them
Did
out.
Sandy say that or Scooter?
I think Scooter.
I did. Hey, I'm a baker too.
Scooter's the baker around here.
So am I.
I baked lots of times.
I would say put it back in.
Okay, good.
Be safe than sorry.
But these are not done yet. But these
All
are
right.
done
Okay.
yet.
Okay. Calm down. Just
Can I-
don't sit-
can I-
just sit one
Put them
time.
in for a couple minutes, another couple minutes, and they'll be
Okay.
fine.
Where are we hiding the toothpicks now?
I bought them and put them right over here. What happened to all the ones that I put here?
I don't
Where
know.
are we hiding
Right
them
there.
now?
He has to hide them. Why is he going to hide everything?
You don't want to hit them.
Oh,
Cups
lady.
you have, mugs you have.
Hey, look, I have toothpicks here.
I'm putting,
These are way not done. Look. They
Okay.
need one more time.
Of course, if you just scoop it out.
crystals in there.
Jimmy, I
Okay.
just touch
Okay,
What
it.
are
how
they,
could-
Linda?
How could they say
Crystals.
10 minutes, 9
Put it
minutes?
out
Oh,
here.
little crystals.
Put it in there.
Okay.
Mhm.
Go for 3 or something like that. Maybe you should put it on convect. Bake. Convect is good for baking.
Aki, what do you use the toothpicks for?
Um,
Moving stuff around.
yeah, when I glue little things on to move them
Oh,
around.
yeah.
We're talking back and forth here.
Okay, they're
Yeah,
talking
good.
back.
I'm making clay. I stick it through, make the holes in the beads.
Oh, yeah.
But I keep them up here. So if anybody wants a toothpick, they
Alright.
come to me.
We'll figure that in here.
Down in
Yeah.
the crease, they disappear.
Yeah. My brother-in-law got lots and lots of matches, and he struck him, and then he got left with a matchstick with a darkened end, and he made the most awesome little cottage.
Ah.
Oh, I thought you were
Had
going
a
to say a
match.
little family like Scooter made out of Q-tips.
Oh, I love her family Q-tips. Oh my gosh, I was
Yeah.
telling you
Debbie, I've never
about
seen your
Scooter's
family
Q-tip
Q-tips.
family.
Debbie, I've never
Um,
seen them. Show them.
It was so funny. Probably they were red, weren't they? Red.
Let's see them, Debbie.
It was only a couple of
Oh,
weeks ago, wasn't it?
They're kind of in the garbage.
Garbage. She had them up for auction.
Guess they weren't that cute.
No,
That's
they were
nice.
just a trial run.
They're very cute.
I would put them back in myself.
No, I'm going to put them back in, but I have other ones in here right now.
Yeah, Sandy says you can't rebate, but I think you can put them in for another minute or two. I would.
Sandy said you can't rebake.
Yeah, that's what she says.
So what did she say?
She says just leave them or throw whatever that's all she said.
Throw them in the garbage.
I have done it before. I
Oh,
look
wow.
at
Yeah, I put things
I
back
put cake back in and cupcake.
in. Yeah.
I've done it.
I mean,
It's up,
once you
you know.
take it with a
He
toothpick, you
said throw these in the
Oh,
garbage.
dang it.
put it back in for a minute.
I told you.
That's what Scooter said.
I've done it
He said he
before.
throw them in the
Oh,
garbage.
yeah, see?
You want to try them first or no?
Oh, yes.
Go
What
with
is
it.
a gorgeous
Better move
color.
fast. Go.
I have a pot.
I got it to make like a
I know, it
little
doesn't take
teddy
that
bear or
forever,
something. I don't know what yet.
Yes.
These are
I like
mine.
it soft.
They look delicious, Carolyn.
Go.
I'm gonna put these over here.
All right, let's just see.
How much longer
That's-
did they have to bake when
No,
you took them out?
She didn't say that, Jimmy. Don't.
I was gonna break them in half and look.
No,
Let's see.
she didn't say that. Stop.
Okay, well,
Uh-oh.
let's get them off of there. Oh no, what are you gonna put them back in? Are we really putting them back
Put
in?
them back in just for
Okay.
Put them back in for like a
a minute.
minute. As long as the oven's nice and hot.
275.
Yeah. Very striking.
How many
It'll be
minutes?
fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you something, okay? I wanna show you something. These are mine, okay? I just took these. Look at the bottom. You see? You see?
Yeah, I don't like them like
You
that.
see?
I'd rather have them all chewed up on the bottom.
That looks so chocolatey.
Oh, chewed up.
You see the bottom? Look at the bottom.
Yeah, but okay, but I'd rather have them the other way because it's gonna have cream on it anyway. Nobody's gonna see it. Who cares?
Yeah, don't touch mine. I gotta put some others in. You gotta let these fully cool. You cannot.
Yeah, you do.
Lovely, Linda.
I'm using Yes Paste.
Now,
They said
what is
cooking
Never
that?
heard of that. Never heard of it.
It's for like decoupaging, but like with paper,
Oh,
keep it from wrinkling.
David's youngest is over.
Mm-hmm. Ellie has one.
All right, see?
I like using
Jackie.
old gift cards for stuff.
No, I'm talking about
Ethan's sleeping.
Eric.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay, it's okay.
David.
Yes.
Fine.
He's
Sure.
home.
Okay.
Couldn't talk earlier.
What's gonna be?
Oh.
No, there's a lectin period. Linda, Linda,
What?
Linda
What?
needs a miracle here
I
too.
think she's saying what?
Linda,
You all need it. I'm always the one who hears everybody.
What?
Is Tina there?
Yeah.
Linda,
Yes, I am.
Right
Hi,
here.
Tina.
What?
Hi,
now she's
Steve.
Yes,
is
Carolyn. Yes.
okay. Listen, Linda, tell Jimmy about that lady and the lectin theory that like he's worried like, oh, Ethan's asleep and only Luke is up. Let them.
I wasn't worried about that.
Because no, I said it's gonna be good, fine, and you go, is it?
Oh, I was just joking with you.
Oh.
Because I knew it was gonna be fine. I'm wondering why you had to tell me that it had
No, but there's this thing now. Oh, there's so much traffic, and there's just
Fast?
I'll forget it.
Okay, I don't get it.
It's this lady. Okay, she
I
wrote
don't
this.
know what they're talking
It's about let them. You don't let anything get
Oh,
you
let
down.
them? Okay, I get it. Let them.
Because she.
about. Oh, let them.
Yeah.
Yes, let them.
LTT. Yes, let them do it.
Yeah, like her
Whatever
son.
they're
Like no, I'll
They're
tell you
bad.
what happened. Her son was going to the prom, right? And she had two daughters beforehand, and her daughters prepared for the prom like crazy, and they made sure they had everything they needed. But her son gave her like a really hard time. He didn't want to go get fitted for the tux at the last minute, and then he wanted like these certain basketball sneakers to go with his thing, but he didn't want to go out for them. Like it took forever. But she said at the end, they still, got all of this stuff for the prom, and they were going to take pictures at this, I guess, this park or something where all the parents were going to take pictures. So she goes and she pulls out this corsage for the girl out of the refrigerator, and the son goes, "Mom, what is that?" And she goes, "Oh, this is for your date, right?" And he goes, "I told you my date doesn't want that, okay? And she said, oh, but I had this specially made and it's so beautiful. And then one of the sisters looks at the mother and says, Mom, drop it. He doesn't want it, right? But she's so upset about it because she thinks she did this really great thing and all that stuff, right?
Right.
So they get to the park and it's a beautiful day. There's no rain in the forecast at all. And all the kids and their parents are all out there taking pictures. Yeah, those go in. But we better get those out.
Yeah.
That's probably too long now.
No, I'm fine.
So all the kids are outside and it's raining. It's and not just raining, a downpour. And
Monsoon.
And she starts freaking out, okay? She starts freaking out. I would be like, just like that. Oh my gosh, everything's ruined. Oh no. Oh wait. Before the downpour, she shoved that corsage
Excuse me, honey.
in her purse. Okay, she shoved it in her purse anyway, against all advice from everyone. Okay, she shoved it in her purse. They went off there. They go see his date. Now the date pulls out a boutonniere for her son. So she's like,
what is that?
Boutonniere is a little rose that they put on there.
Okay.
So they pin the boutonniere on the boy, and she's like, "Oh, good, right? I'll get the corsage out." So she gets the corsage out, and the son is like glaring at her, and she goes to the girl, Chelsea, you want this? And then the girl and then the son goes, Mom, she designed her own. And she looks at the girl's wrist, and this girl has this wristlet that she designed. So now the mother, she said she feels like she could, be swallowed up by the earth. It's just like, oh my gosh, why did I do this? And then the girl says, no, it's all right. I'll wear it on the other wrist. And like the sun glares at her, and then a downpour happens. And she's saying like, oh my gosh, did you guys get reservations at like a sit-down restaurant to go, which is weird that they're going to go before the prom or something. So they're going, no, we're going to go to this taco bar or something. And you can't go there. You're going to be soaked. Your sneakers are going to get ruined. Your dresses, everything is. And then daughter's like, Mom, stop it. It's their prom. So then she was like, she has a husband, honey, call up all these restaurants because there's 20 couples there. So then she says, did any of you read this book? It's called Let Them. So she says, there's 20 couples there, and they're calling in, and every restaurant says, we're not room for 20 couples. We don't have it. Sorry. So then the son says, Mom, we're going to the taco place. So finally, one of the two of her daughters said, Mom, stop, let them. It's their prom. So his sneakers get ruined. So they get drenched. So they look like, wet rats. Who cares? It's their prom. So she finally lets them. And it's like, and it's all about just letting these things
go.
Let it go. Let it go, okay? They're going to talk about you. Let them. They're going to gossip behind your back. Let them. They're going to go, because then she got upset. She went home, okay? She felt okay. Like, she was like, okay, great. Let them, okay? They had a great time, all right? That was their prom, fine. Your sneakers got ruined, whatever. She gets home, and she's clicking through Facebook. And she sees her friend with this really nice tan on this beach, and she goes, "Wow, I'm not timing anything. I'm just."
Those are cookies in there. I forgot to time.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna time them.
Oh, how long have they been in?
Let them. Okay.
Let them burn.
Yeah.
Let them.
Let them.
So she's scrolling through Facebook, and she sees like her friend. We'll call her Shirley or whatever. I don't know. Somebody, Stephanie. I don't know. Is there, and she goes, wow, look, Stephanie's on the beach. She looks so pretty. She looks so great. That looks so nice. And then she's like, wait a minute.
Looking at
Linda's talking.
Linda, shush.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
Carolyn.
all right, thank you. So she sees her friend on this beach and she's like, wow, look at my friend Stephanie. That's what I need. I need a beach vacation. She looks so nice there. Oh my gosh, look at this. And she starts scrolling through the pictures. And as she's scrolling through the pictures, she's like, what the heck? Right? Wait a minute. That's Stephanie and that's Paula and that's Tammy and Bethany. Oh my gosh, my friends went away without me.
Ugh.
Right? She realizes that her friends went to this beach girls trip and they're there without her. So then she's really upset. She's so upset. Like, what the heck? Why didn't they ask me to go with them? I can't believe this. And so her husband walks in and the husband says, like, what's wrong? And she says, look at this. Look at this. Stephanie's at the beach with Paula and Bethany. And even this one is here, right? So she's like, they didn't ask me. And he goes, so let them. Let them go to the beach. And he goes, come on now. When is the last time you've even been out with them? Because like the lady we're talking about, like she's like, she does TED Talks and she's an author. She's a busy lady, okay? But these were her friends, but like then she like looked at them and she said, you're right. You know, I haven't been around those friends in a while, but it just really bothered her. But let them go to the beach together. Let them not invite me. Right. So it's all about that. Like just let them. What's the matter?
How come we just bend it over this way now?
See, Jimmy needs this book because he gets stressed about every little thing.
Carolyn,
Yeah.
you'll have to tell them what I did just a few days ago or a week
Right.
ago.
Yeah. So then Debbie got a tattoo that says let them. Is it on your arm?
Yes, it's on the inside of my arm with 2 butterflies.
With 2 butterflies. So she
Very
got
nice,
left.
Debbie.
She did.
I was just gonna say
Jimmy's
that.
looking at me. He thinks I'm joking, Debbie.
I'm
I
not.
didn't know you were here, Debbie.
Huh?
I said I didn't know you were here. Hello.
Yeah. Hi,
Hey.
Debbie.
It's like the new
Yeah, it's just that simple. Let them.
let them. Like,
It
okay, the
should
kids
not
spilled
upset
grape juice
you.
on the carpet. Let them.
Mhm. You have to learn. You know, everybody has to learn that what
But you
anybody
don't
else.
understand this thing, this let them. Now it's shirts and so you should have thought about some people are getting tattoos. Let them. They have bracelets. Let them. It's let them. Let them.
Yes,
I didn't think about the kids.
because if you can, if you can,
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it.
if you can get in that, if you can get in that mindset, you will be more peaceful.
Yep.
Really will. And no matter what anybody else does, that's their choice. Let them do whatever they choose to do, but it doesn't define who you are.
Amen, Debbie.
And then more people can, to me, it's more about, people showing their real self. And when you see something, if you're in a relationship or something and that person chooses something and that's not for you, then go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Exactly.
Because let them live their life and be happy, and you live yours and be happy.
Totally.
Yeah.
It took me going through something major to realize this, and that's what that tattoo means for me. It's a constant reminder to let people do what they're going to do.
Right.
They'll show you who they are.
That's a good idea. And actually something sort of like that has been sinking in my head a little bit here with the kids, because
Right.
I'm always worried, like, don't be speeding in my car. Don't be, just be late for work and all that, which I don't want to just let them speed in my car, but
No, we would never tell them.
no, I don't. No, I don't. Of course not. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But I also get on about
that,
stuff
but
like,
at the
where you
same
guys
time-
going up?
At the same time, if he does it and he gets a ticket, how else is he going to learn?
No, I mean, like, no. So I always say that to them, and I'm like, but then I always say, like, all right, where you guys gonna go fishing down the lake house? And I start worried about the lake house, and I'm sitting there thinking they're gonna be making a mess, and then I just go, and really, literally, I've been actually already done this a few times recently, and just like, I guess the idea was like, let them, not that I thought of that, but that's what I did do. I said, oh, whatever happens over there happens over there. We'll check it out
Okay,
later.
but you better clarify.
Right.
The
Yeah.
haters are listening to
Oh,
you.
honey, what about me wanting to
That-
let the
that
kids
was-
speed in my car?
the
No, I
kids
never
do
want
not-
to speed in my
the
car.
kids-
It's sort of like
And
the
they
same
don't.
phrase, like
the
give
kids
it to
don't-
God. You give it to God and let God worry
Yeah.
about it. And that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and Carol's worried about like, would I let them speed in the car? We have a
We
freaking
have a
app.
Life
We have an app,
360. We know
and you
exactly
can actually see how
our
fast they
kids are
go. So
going.
they don't. But I still.
Oh, that's ideal.
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. I still always tell them.
Yeah, we
You know?
tell them.
Right.
But then I want to tell them, like I said about the lake, don't be over there doing this. I want this out of there. And the last couple of times we went over there, I didn't. I just asked them. I go, "How's the lake house go?" Oh, it's clean, Dad. Okay. So I haven't went over there to check that. I usually check everything, and I'm like, whatever. I can't be worried about all this stuff all the time.
Right. And
Let-
they're getting older,
Right.
Just let them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But I just want to clarify, just because,
okay,
no,
I ain't
I-
worried about
I
nothing.
just want to clarify just this one thing, because they'll put CPS again, okay? I just want to clarify,
Why would you even say that?
because that's what they do.
I know, no, that's crazy to even say that. Next thing you know,
But just let me
do it.
clarify
That's
what
why they'll do it.
he means, like, he tells them, like, don't drive, like, just, you say, drive careful, don't drive, he's always saying, don't drive fast, don't drive that, but now he knows, like, the kids know, don't drive fast, they know, they don't, but he says it anyway, that's what he meant to say.
I say it like every morning. I say,
And
look,
he's saying,
it's
like-
down to it, you'll be late for school. I don't care about that.
And we always
Drive
tell
fast.
them, be late for school, we always tell them,
Yeah.
don't rush
But
home.
honey, people are not stupid. Why would and who would listen to somebody stupid like that? That would say that. So don't worry about the people. The people, I mean, it's like, please. I don't even want to think about the people.
Let's see if those are done. Let me see what I do.
Yeah, we want to stay happy. We're doing happy
Yeah,
times
we
here.
are.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah.
And you gotta just watch, because they took up everything and they twist it.
Well, I'm not happy. I
Honey,
can't
they're
find
gonna
my
do it
palette.
anyway, okay?
Let them.
It doesn't matter. Let them do it, all right? Let them
Oh, here,
twist.
there it
You
is.
know
my
what?
God.
Let
Honey,
them.
don't even say that.
Well,
Like,
can't you find it?
I'm saying, let them.
Don't.
I'm saying, let
Look
them.
at my palette. I found it.
That's my
Yeah,
power,
right,
let
you're right.
them.
Uh,
Let them call CPS again, let them. Nothing's gonna come of it. They're gonna take.
Hi,
Yeah, this is
Debbie
a
Z. I
compliment,
didn't get to say hello
They sit
before.
there and put our kids through hell. They go to the kids' school. Don't say that.
Okay.
It's freaking sick that they do that for no reason. They've done it like what, freaking 6 times now already?
Five
you know,
times,
they-
5 times.
Whatever, 5 times doesn't. That's sick that they do that.
Okay, let's see, for the frosting, we need.
I can't wait till they come up with the technology. That's when I was talking about the DNA that they leave behind. I can't wait till they come to technology to trace these calls like that.
Okay, so you need either one of the large
Anyway.
13-ounce containers, so we need this fluff. This is 16 ounces, so we're gonna use a little less. Because it says, well, I'm not sure, it's 13-ounce container, but this is 16 ounces.
Ah, haven't seen that in ages.
And so what we need in here. Let me see. Where's my frosting? The frosting is one 13-ounce container, 15 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. And usually we use salted butter, so I don't use salt, but this case we have to use the salt because
You mean you don't use salt?
I use salted butter, so I don't put additional salt, but this time we have the unsalted butter, so we have to use the salt. Okay, so this is going to be 1/2 teaspoon.
No.
I forget a teaspoon.
Hang on. Look, see if there's any in there.
I'll fix it. Hold on. Oh no, I shut my Zoom. I'm gonna have to shut my Zoom anyway and turn it around. Hold on. Just wait, let me just do this. It turned us around.
Where'd everybody go?
Here.
Oh, it got really quiet. I thought my phone went dead again.
I'm
That's what
gonna put
happened last
myself
time I was
on.
on.
I'm gonna put
All of a sudden
myself
it got
back on,
quiet.
but I had to move the thing and then I had the whole camera came off.
Oh, that's pretty, Linda.
I can't see what anybody's doing right now, but. Okay. Okay. So we need half a teaspoon. Well, anyway, yeah, but let them. That's what you say now, let them, we are talking about happy things. We are talking about happy things. Let them do whatever they want and then your life will be happy.
That was
And
actually also in the movie Young Frankenstein.
Really? Let it rain.
When
let
they
it
were on the
pour.
train, the husband and wife were talking in German, and then there's another couple talking in English, and the mother's complaining because she caught her son doing something that boys do sometimes, and the father's like, he goes, let him. And then in German, you hear them talking. They say something, and then the man says, lass him, which I'm assuming is let him.
So 15 tablespoons.
Anybody who's seen that movie knows what I'm talking about.
15
I never saw it.
Never saw Young
This is
Frankenstein.
16, so we need just one chopped off.
It's L.
You know, what is that? Look
Like
it up
Gene
with the rest of it.
Wilder. It's so
Sorry.
funny.
And then we
Like this stuff comes in a
I've seen
16
it like
ounce
30
jar.
times.
So for the recipe,
Really?
this thing comes in a 16-ounce thing. It should be, and they say use 13 ounces. How the heck are we going to figure that out? And they're talking about 15 tablespoons of butter, unsalted butter. I mean, like, what's wrong with this? Is
Well, that's
16.
easy. That's
This is
easy.
16. Why can't we just use Fika 16? You know,
Well,
I
put
mean, why
16
can't we
in,
use
then take
16
one
then?
teaspoon away.
Yeah, why
If
can't
it's
we use
15,
16?
you got a 16. Just take 1 teaspoon away.
I mean,
And
it's
then
just
you'll
a
have
weird.
16.
It's a weird way to do a recipe, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But let them, right?
let them.
Let them.
Anyway,
Right.
yeah, my kids love Young Frankenstein. They can act the whole entire thing out. Word for
Really?
word. Yeah. It was like one of the family movies that we all always loved to watch.
What's this? Did you put this in?
Cute.
I rinsed it out for you. Yeah. So though, rinse it out too.
Probably because it had
Very
Frankenstein.
helpful person.
But I didn't watch it.
That would make a mess everywhere. Huh? Put that
Yeah, but it's not a scary Frankenstein. It's a funny one.
Can you tell me what it
The
says?
father from Everybody
the-
Loves Raymond.
Cups.
I never watched that show.
You never watched that Everybody Loves Raymond.
No,
1 cup plus 2 tablespoons.
Ah.
People are nuts.
never.
That is like the best show.
Is it?
Yes.
They
Everybody loves
say, listen to the amount of ingredients. They say this comes in 16-ounce box packages. They say 13 ounces. All right, so we got to figure that out. And then it says butter comes in 8 ounces per,
8
and
tablespoons.
so they say eight tablespoons per one, and they want 15. So we got to cut one off. And listen to this about the powdered sugar: 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons. I mean, come on here. This is some kind of
Don't worry, Jimmy. It's okay.
perfectionist here.
Well,
I can't let them. I can't do it. I can't let them.
He can't let them.
Can't do it.
He gives it.
I'd
He's
say
giving
use the
up.
whole freaking thing. And I'd say use
Oh,
all both sticks of butter.
Oh boy.
How about you want some
Okay,
toast
I
on,
say
Jimmy, and
yeah,
just
go
use
ahead,
that
do
little
that.
bit
Go
of
ahead.
leftover butter
Go
on
ahead.
toast.
Go ahead, Jimmy. Do it. Do it, Jimmy, because I put 2 sticks in there. Just do it. I'll put a little extra sugar. Yep. I'll put a little extra sugar and then just put the whole thing of fluff in there. Yep.
Okay, well there we go.
Here, use this.
Let me say, hang on. It won't come out. All right, I'm just joking. You try to use this one to get it out? You think so?
Yeah, Jill.
All right.
You're gonna use the whole thing, right? So what does it
Yeah.
matter?
We got to buy more because the kids used that other one up completely.
Really?
Yeah. The kids have been having fluffernutters for school lunch.
When are they going to try the whoopie pies?
Luke will try one tonight.
Oh, good.
Oh no, Julie.
Uh-oh, she's going to say.
Oh no, it's Sandy. She's gonna yell at us. Here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
We both said that. Uh-oh. A call from
Yeah. All right, you gonna get this out then, honey? I can't.
Yeah, you go take the phone and I'll get this out.
Okay.
You're probably gonna get yelled at. Go over there.
Hello, Sandy.
Yeah, let Jimmy get yelled at.
Jimmy's in the doghouse.
Oh, you know what I was gonna say, El? Everybody Loves Raymond. It was about a town on Long Island called
Oh,
Lynbrook. That's where
oh,
it takes place. Well, Lynbrook and the city. It goes back and forth.
oh.
But
Manhattan.
yes, Lynbrook and Queens. Lynbrook. My cousin he was the mayor of Lynbrook. So
I like
This is very
Those
difficult to get
films.
out of here.
you like what?
shows filmed in Manhattan. Reminds me of living there.
Yeah.
I need two things. Hold on.
Rowan, just to
Yes.
say, I saw a person when they did it, they took a little bit of cooking spray and put it on the
I
spoon or
hate cooking
spatula.
spray though. I hate that. I hate the taste
Well,
of
I'm just giving
I
you
think
a
you're muted,
tip.
Carolyn.
I was only trying to
I'm muted?
help. I wanted to help.
Oh, I'm the wrong way. Nobody told me my camera was the wrong way.
It's fine. We can see. What do you mean?
I'm sideways though.
You're okay.
No, you're not.
I'm sideways on YouTube.
No, you're not. Oh, you are?
Mhm. Hold on a minute. Let me turn it around.
I didn't know that.
All right, let me turn it around. Let's see. Now I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who we lose?
I have no idea.
Becky fell off.
Fuck, you fell off.
That's it
Hi,
for me.
Debbie
My
dear. Hi,
phone
Debbie
died.
D. I mean, Debbie D.
You have
Hi,
to go,
other,
Bucky? You have to
hi,
go,
other
Bucky?
Debbie.
Hi, other Debbie.
Bucky, you're leaving?
Uh-oh.
My
Yeah.
phone died.
Oh.
Aw.
I'm still here, but not on my camera. I said, Carolyn, I think you're muted because you said and then it got quiet.
Oh, because I was
she
having to
She must
like
have
really-
muted herself. And I go, Carolyn, you're muted. And then I leaned down and I look and it was,
I was trying
phone was
to
black. I was like,
let me just make sure I put everything in there. The marshmallow, the butter, with the powdered sugar, the vanilla, and the salt. Okay, I'm gonna mix this up over here, over in the mixer. I'll be right back.
Okay, this is looking yummy.
I've got about 20 cigar boxes. Mine are all used. I have my colored pencils in one. I have wood pieces in another. I have
I
markers.
want a whoopie pie.
Making whoopie.
I want a
Maybe she'll mail you a couple, Al.
maybe.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this mixer. Okay.
All right.
Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on.
But that's what it is. With baking, I don't have the patience.
I am gonna mute for a second because I have to turn the mixer up big.
No.
Hold on a minute.
Like I'll cook real big meals, but when it comes to the desserts and baking, it's not me. I can't do it. Everything has to be too precise. That's why when you cook food, it doesn't matter if you put in a little bit less salt than you were supposed to, or a little bit more. You can always add a little bit more water to it, and it
Right.
dilutes it. So, like, you can get away with changing how a meal tastes after it's done cooking. I mean, unless you just burn it. But I mean, obviously, when you're not a cook, you don't burn things because
I don't cook. I don't cook or bake, so I don't know.
But baking, if it's not precise, it comes out wrong.
Right.
Like I remember I baked one thing and it said, I don't remember, maybe it was use a cup of flour, and I thought it said 2, and I put 2 cups of flour in. Well, the whole thing was ruined.
Oh no.
It wasn't even like, oh, it tastes good, just a little bit dry. No, it was disgusting.
Oh,
So,
brother.
After that, I was like, yeah, no. You know what? I go to Entenmann's, I buy a cake, I come home. That's it. Yeah. Have your chocolate donuts. I got them from Entenmann's. Yes, everybody take it. What do you want? Coffee cake? Yeah, I got that too. Yeah.
Just made it myself. Here you go.
I have a lot of respect though for people who can bake because it's annoyingly difficult. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could cook a meal. You want any kind of meal you want, I'll cook it. It doesn't matter how fancy it is. I'll make pheasant on the glass if you want. I can make anything.
What's pheasant
I
on
do
a
not
glass?
bake. It's a bird, pheasant.
On a glass?
No, actually, well, I don't know how. I've never made it, but I don't know. Right?
It's called pheasant on a glass, Bucky?
Pheasant under glass. That's like rich people eat that. Regular people don't eat.
Let's just.
I've never heard of it.
What are you gonna do? Let me move this stuff.
We're gonna. Okay.
There's a couple, you just almost knocked my head over.
Usually, I know. I usually put it in a piping bag, so I'm gonna.
Uh-oh, it looks like it has too much butter.
What do you mean?
I'm just joking.
No.
Come on,
That
Come
one
on.
tablespoon. That one tablespoon. I'm joking, honey.
Oh, wait, I knew he was joking from here.
Oh,
I
my
did
God.
too.
It's just like. No, it's
I
not.
didn't.
The inflection in his voice. I knew he
Okay,
was kidding.
That's it.
all right.
And I'm sure that there's 2 tablespoons of
So,
powdered sugar that really messed this up.
all right, now. Let me.
Fine, I'm putting this away.
Nah, it'll combat the butter.
Wait a second. The
Oh,
lady,
wait, that's unsalted butter. I don't know.
you put it on with a little scoop. So, and then some do it with the piping bag. But I'm gonna.
Yeah, I would put it on with a scoop or something and spread it.
No, you don't really, we kind of,
Because
oh, Elle's
I want it to
groaning.
come off a scoop.
Elle's what?
Elle's groaning, don't groan, Elle.
Did it go? Oh, no.
I'm in
Get
pain.
Luke, I want to get Luke down here, honey.
Yeah. So now these are mine. Okay, look how nice that looks.
But yours is mine.
Let's see.
Can you see
Oh,
that?
it does look good. Looks
Holy
very
cow.
good.
Oh,
Yum.
That
I
looks like,
know. I want to bite through the camera.
that looks like cannoli filling.
like a whoopie. Making whoopie.
Yummy, yummy. Very good, Carolyn. I
Thank you.
knew you could do it.
Thank you, Scooter.
Oh, that looks so good, Carolyn.
I'm gonna get one.
Elle, stop it. You sent me a message and you said I could never eat that stuff.
I know.
No, I
Send me the
didn't.
same one.
No
Can
way.
you get your phone and take a
Yeah, in
I
our
sent
group
it to
chat.
you too, Bucky.
Yes.
Am I?
You
That's
sent
not
me that
true.
too.
Yeah,
Take a picture of what, honey?
Oh,
I wanted to
That's
take a
not
picture of
true.
it. For,
he said it.
oh,
I can hear them.
are you saying hi to Luke? He wants to know.
Hi, Luke.
Oh,
Hello.
I didn't know if they're saying
Hello.
hi. No, I had no idea. What
He
they're
didn't know
saying.
if you were saying hi or you're being rude.
Hi, Lou.
I didn't hear
This
you.
is going to be yours, but we're going to taste them together, okay?
Taste marijuana.
Wait, no, let's all do a taste test together. Let's make that, and then let's all do it together.
Wait, we need to see your
Luke,
faces.
I want to hear that you
Grandma.
get
Your
the
faces when you
mm
eat
or the
it.
eh.
What are they saying?
We
We're
need
gonna
to
hear
see your
one or the other.
faces when you eat it.
Oh,
You
well,
make yummy sounds or yicky sounds. Let's see.
here, Jimmy, these are yours, and this is the one you.
I hate it both same.
I know,
I
but
don't know. They're
Take a
looking
picture of this right
good.
here.
Okay, let's all watch. Let's all listen so we can get their true reaction.
So, is this
That
mine?
is Jimmy's. That's yours.
Alright, I'm eating it right now. You ready?
Here, put those.
I'm gonna try right now. You ready?
Cheers.
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 Where they all give each other's germs. You notice that? Well, germaphobes.
They're good.
Let's go.
Hey, really good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Really
Mm.
good.
Yeah. Wait till you eat my sip tomorrow.
Sure, you're gonna eat them in front of us? Thank you.
Sorry, they are very good.
Oh
I
man,
want
They
one.
can you
taste butter. They
imagine
taste nice and buttery.
that in a cold glass of milk. Oh my
Luke, what
god.
do you think, Luke?
I think it's good.
It's
Good.
the cream part is buttery too. The icing is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Well,
Are
think
they-
about it. Putting marshmallow fluff and a whole bunch and two sticks of butter in it.
Are they good or are they great?
They're great. They really are. I think mine is better than Carolyn's. The one she said, this is one that we baked. We double baked it. Pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
They're very good. Very good.
You can tell they're good the way they're eating them.
Yeah.
Bias over there.
What's not to be good about those? Come on, man.
Yeah.
They're awesome. You can tell.
I want to eat
Chocolate
something.
marshmallow, can't beat that.
I need to
Excuse me?
eat something.
You say you can't beat that.
I know. All right.
I
It
have
tastes like
Okay, I
chocolate.
want to make them or
almost like butter, like
Mhm.
buttercream frosting, but it's
Look at that.
marshmallow. Like
Jimmy was
buttercream.
even licking that little crumb off of there.
See that right there.
Look at that.
But
Really good.
Jimmy doing that.
That's what I said.
I gotta make some for Ethan, and then you gotta wrap them in a plastic wrap.
Really good.
Sandy, are you going to make some? I bet you are.
Did you ever make these, Sandy?
Man, I can't
I'm
stand
sure
it.
she has.
You're good, weren't you?
Yeah.
That's the whole of you now.
I know.
Now, some people say they're Pennsylvania Dutch, some people say they are Maine.
Some people say they are Pennsylvania Dutch, and some people say they are what?
That they're from Pennsylvania Dutch. But some people say they are from Maine, tried to call them their own.
Oh, Maine.
Is this one mine? Is this one mine?
Are you gonna have another one?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I
You
bet he
already have
wants
lots.
another.
Can't take two things.
Carolyn, I think we better make some at the
The beach.
house.
Yeah.
They're not dry. They're actually nice and moist. It's like you can eat milk with them.
Oh, good. I like.
Ella, you've never had those?
Nope.
I mean, these, I'm not even just trying to say this to be nice. They look better than any of them that you would buy from like the
Yep.
Amish people.
Don't insult the Amish people.
I love the Amish.
Let them.
Oh, I do
I'm
too, Elle, but
boycotting. I'm boycotting.
I'm just
No.
saying they
You
really
gotta be
do.
careful. They're watching now.
They're watching. Don't insult them.
They used
Yeah,
to not
I
be able to,
To
but
be
now they watch.
honest, I don't know if I ever had one or not. I don't remember having one.
I don't know that I've ever had a homemade one like this. I've seen them when we go to the
No.
Sheep and Wolf Festival, and Jimmy told me, like, why didn't you bring some home? And I'm like, I didn't know you'd want them. And then I made them with a cake mix. It was a sponsored blog thing. They had a kit, but I don't think I've ever had them that I've made them like homemade like this. Never. I never did.
Right,
No,
little
I've
lady?
never had them.
Don't
either.
they? They look wonderful. It's killing me every time she dips that frosting out.
And
Well,
now
the
I'm
filling
hungry.
together.
Now I'm all
I
hungry.
just want to pick up the spoon and eat it right off.
I know. I can't quit looking.
I hate double box and everything.
We're all
We're all
Especially knowing it's marshmallow.
Right, well, this is the apple mugs and a tree.
You don't have to worry about them keeping. You don't have to worry about them keeping 3 days for sure.
Oh,
No.
no.
Yeah, they're not gonna last 3 days.
No.
In my house,
Yeah,
they were gone in 1 day.
I'm talking on the show.
With Dominic in the house, everything's gone in 1 day.
Yeah.
I box
What
of
was your
turkey
mix,
meat.
Carolyn? Because I missed the beginning.
What was my what?
What was the actual mix for the cake part?
All it is flour, the Dutch cocoa, brown, then baking soda, and a little salt, because the only reason I use the salt again is because I had unsalted butter. Otherwise, I wouldn't use the salt. But and then brown sugar with 1 cup of brown sugar, and 1 stick of butter, vanilla.
Thank you.
Good night, I love you. Yeah, go to bed
Bye,
after 2.
Luke.
Go to bed after 2 of these.
Good night, Luke.
Good night.
Good night, Luke.
Bye.
He probably doesn't even remember my voice.
Yes, he does. You remember Scooter, right, Luke?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. You just told him.
Oh, stop. He says he knows who you are.
Well, I know he would know who I am, but
Who are you, Scooter?
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That turned into a rabbit. Can you see it?
Oh,
it looks like a
This
bear.
dollop did it.
It looked like a bear to me.
No, it has ears and a face and everything. It has little feet on there. Look at that.
I knows.
That's cute.
Sandy, are you gonna probably make some?
That's pretty, Linda.
It's really good. Those things are
Thank
I
good.
love that, Linda.
Yes.
It's a little more natural in the middle.
Who's making some? Who's making some?
Caleb wants to know, does it
Oh,
matter if
fine.
it's light or dark brown sugar?
Well, it actually, this one I will tell you said dark brown sugar and I used light brown. I don't think it matters too much.
I don't think it matters.
But know the difference.
But they're good with, I can tell you, they're good with light brown, so. This one here that Jimmy tried to mutilate. This is gonna be yours later. And we have extra frosting.
Oh,
Want him to do something with that? Throw it out, Sandy? Yeah, she'll be like, no.
No.
No,
what'd she say?
I'm just kidding.
Hey, you're very good.
I know she didn't say to throw that out.
But
Well, this one is yours because.
all together. You're all the same.
No,
You
I
make it
know, I
bad.
mean, because look, I had to butcher debauchery.
I don't care. You're leaving. Ethan and I don't even care. It's all goes down the same place. So
Okay, so these are the
you look good.
Whoopie pies.
Very good. Is that all of them?
And this one, these are a little bit.
Uh-oh.
No, you know why that's doing that? Because that one was a little bit, you had it cooling over there. It'll be fun,
It's still warm?
a little bit.
Oh, yeah. It's still,
Mm.
Uh-oh.
still
Uh-oh.
warm.
Oh, wow.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's all goes down the same place.
I'll put it in the,
Think about what it's
Can
going to
you
look
get a
like.
picture? Can you get a picture?
Think about what it looks like when you get down. Take a photo.
Yeah. So, and then I can put it in the fridge for a sec.
Yeah, cover it with something.
Oh, Carolyn, Caleb's gonna make some tomorrow. That's why she was asking if it
Are you
mattered
making, okay,
about light
Caleb,
or
I
brown.
can tell you what's in them, okay?
Send it to her. You should post the recipe.
Caleb, if you want to look it up, it's from
Why
Hannibal.
don't you post it?
Okay, I will.
Everybody can see it.
You bought it?
Where can I, oh,
Because you got like a recipe, right?
I
Post
can.
that.
Yeah, she gifted it to her.
And let them just screenshot it.
Okay,
Here's
I'll
a box.
put it on the screen. Caleb, I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Feel like crying.
You're very
Hold
good.
So,
Hold on, Caleb.
That's what I would do.
Why don't you put those in the fridge for a minute, just so they cool down?
All right. You can have that.
Because I'm worried about that one sliding. Okay, let me see. Where did I?
Uh-oh. Flying off.
Because it was a little bit
Put it right in
more
the middle.
here. That was the one.
Perfect Whoopie.
Okay, let's see.
Perfect Whoopie pie.
That cigar box looks huge, the way you have it, so close to your camera.
Yeah, I measured it before I did it because I had to, semi get
Yeah.
it to the middle. I think it was 8 by 9.
I'm just seeing, Linda, are those all glued down?
Yeah.
Did you glue each individual one or did you put a whole pile of glue and stuff them down in there?
I put a whole pile of glue and stuck them in there. That's my secret. Everybody here watch me do it but you.
Where, I know I couldn't see that's what I, when I'm working, I can't see anybody's projects.
No, I know. Me either.
You can catch the play.
And then everybody thinks I'm down rude if I'm not saying anything, but I can't see them.
No. No, I just love these
Looks
little
good.
things.
So, what did
Yeah.
she do?
Tina's just bad boxing up people's stuff.
And packaging. I got here late to make anything, but I bought
But I
stuff.
did paint her box.
I'm ready for the next one.
Painted her box right for her.
Okay, here on this
Uh-oh.
one.
Maybe it's on the other one.
Oh, here, I found it. Okay. I found it.
Caleb said she'll put them on her page after she makes them.
Okay,
Mhm.
do that. And Caleb, we're gonna give kudos out to, I looked for a lot of recipes and I settled on this one. It's called Handle the Heat. Tessa, I believe. Tessa, thank you for the recipe. We're sharing your recipe out here. So you guys can go to handletheheat.com
Oh yeah, they should. Too bad we should give her that link.
Well,
Then you can,
I'm giving it to them.
give the link. That's good. That way they go there instead of this
Handle,
screenshot.
yeah,
Very
so
good.
I'm gonna handle the
Very nice.
eats.com. And I'll put the link here. I'll grab this and put it in the chat. And you can, see the recipe. There's the recipe. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, say love. Let me find where the.
Tom, sorry about complaining about the amounts.
Jimmy,
Tell the
Jimmy is
recipe.
sorry about complaining about the recipe.
I was complaining about.
Oh, Linda,
Hi, Victoria.
Andy said that you did a beautiful job.
Thank you, Sandy.
There's the link.
Miss you.
The link to the recipe. And now I'm going to put this down because you can all go to the link. There.
And then she's
Who else? Then somebody's Scooter's saying something, honey.
Yeah, Scooter's talking about this cigar box.
Oh, a cigar
And then
box?
the cigar box that she made.
Did she make the whole thing? Or she did something? Take the box.
No, you put shells on it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna put this frosting into something in a Tupperware.
God smiles.
Yeah, Linda, or Sharon, Sandy said, you did a beautiful job, lovely attempt. Scooter will show you exactly how it's done when I send her the supplies.
Very good.
How come I don't think that's what she said?
Well, Scooter, you've always been a mentor of mine, so that's groovy.
I'm more like a Scooter message.
How many more boxes do you have, Linda?
No, she really did say.
See, now you'll sell the boxes now that you showed them what to do with them.
Yep.
Now you'll sell those boxes. Little lady wants a box. It sounds like Debbie wants a box.
And you know, they're little. You can't get much in them. You get a few necklaces if you line the bottom. Or just
Well, maybe I just want it for decoration purposes.
Yeah, or put pictures in it, you know.
Right. Yeah.
I think I got 5.
Or cards, like your little decks of cards. Or...
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because mine's on my desk. That'd be perfect.
For real, Linda, I'm just going to interrupt for a second because she did say, I love you, Linda. Did you like the hot pad?
I love my hot pad.
Tina got a hot
Andy,
pad.
did you hear that? Tina loved it.
It's already in action.
It's already in action. A great color. She can always find it.
I love that thing.
Take your hands, honey. Put that in there.
Okay.
Sandy asked me what color, and I said neon.
I love it.
I'll take it off.
I love the towel holder.
And put some.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, we'll never get that out of there.
Let them.
Let them. They want to, let them.
Right.
You have to, let them.
Then let me finish that then.
What do you mean? What are you gonna finish?
I was gonna
He
get it out.
wants to lick that bowl.
He's going to lick the ball.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not
He
actually
wants to
not.
stick his hands in here. I know.
Actually not. No, I don't. I don't want to. I would, but just to do it on camera to be a joke, but I'm not gonna. Kind of late.
No, I know.
I know. I'll do it one time.
Yeah.
There you
There he
go.
goes. One time. That's it. He's gonna hide it from you for now.
I can't believe you ain't going to lick the bowl. I would. I'd have run my finger all in.
I would have 10.
Saying Debbie D that you can't waste that.
Remember when I was a kid, my mother would bake and she'd use the electric mixer and then she'd take off those things.
The beaters. Yeah.
And give them to me like a lollipop and I'd sit there and lick.
I wish my mother baked.
Yeah. All's well that ended well, right?
Right.
Yep.
That's what they say.
You know, I read something today. It said, I have a saying that it's something like, instead of if you want to have the best outcome for the future, create your own.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
I think it was. I think Abraham Lincoln said it. It said Abraham Lincoln said it, but I.
Oh,
You know.
no, that's like funny. That's what they go. Isn't that a joke when they go, Abraham Lincoln said something on the internet?
Yeah.
Something about the internet or something?
Yeah, no. There was one thing. It was like Jimi Hendrix said something like about love and all that. And yeah, he did have a lot of things to say about love. But the thing that he was talking about was saying like freaking 1600 or something. You know what I mean?
But what about you said there was something that you were thinking of that was like that left them? What was, did you ever finish that?
Me?
Yes.
No, I was just, what it is that I was thinking about when I was talking about thinking about the kids when
Oh,
they,
okay, all right.
earlier, when you go to the lake house, right? And I'm always like, all right,
I
you
love
guys,
that
don't
movie.
forget, because the kids would they would make a little mess over there and try to clean it up, and they weren't the best at cleaning it up. But recently they've been doing well, and I would always worry, and I don't even worry now.
No.
They're getting older.
I feel
They
like
know it.
I'm getting ready to start to say something to them. Then I'm like, no,
They
and
remember what they're taught.
it's almost like something like let them is what I've been doing. I said, no, let me say a word to them. And then I asked them, I said, I'll ask them later. And then I forget. And I asked them like 2 days later. And the last time I said, it was Luke. And Luke said, Luke, I wish he was down here. He said, no, everything's cleaned up except for there was a wrapper from a old granola bar. I go, well, what'd you do with it? At first he said there was a granola bar. I go, what, a granola bar is there? I go, is it open? And he said, no, it's just a wrapper. I go, all right, so what'd you do? He goes, well, we left it there because we're not the ones who put it there. I'm like, Luke, come on, man, clean everything up. Yeah, that's what Luke said to me the other day. But still, just let them, right?
That's part of leaving only footsteps, taking your memories.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Show.
But I try to tell the kids like leave something better than when you found it.
That's the voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and so she should have picked up that freaking wrapper. But it's no big deal. I didn't say anything. I said, Luke, next time. He said, okay, Dad.
That's like I asked Dominic to take out the garbage. He'll take the garbage out of the kitchen and put it out himself, but he doesn't put the pail on the street. And then the garbage men come early in the morning. I got to go running after the garbage man. Wait. Tom, I asked you to put the garbage in. He said, yeah, you said outside. I was like, I meant out in the street. Oh. One of the kids, you have to, go in the shower, turn the water on, use soap, stand under the water, wet yourself, then put on the soap.
Yeah.
When he first took his first shower by himself, he didn't use soap. He came out, he dried. I was like, Tom, did you use soap? Oh, no. I was like, Tom. I was like, now you have to go back in and use soap.
I love stuff. You get it. So it's not trying to get off. You gotta blow your scrub. It's not like something.
I know, it's marshmallow. Marshmallow is.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh my gosh, that's really me. Oh my gosh. Okay, let them.
But that's why I put that was my protein shake.
A lot of boys would do that. Go in and get a hot shower.
Get hot,
Let them.
get under the water and get out. My grandson.
This was years ago. My daughter and I just looked at each other. I was like, are you kidding me?
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, Jimmy.
Thanks for
Good
the
night,
entertainment.
Jimmy.
You're gonna make a heart, like, right? Good night, everybody. Love yous all.
Aw, nice.
I love you too, Jimmy.
Love you all.
Bucky's like, oh, thanks.
Look, Elle, I'm using your mug. No, I'm not. You bought this mug, but no, you didn't buy this mug. This is my mug. You bought a mug just like that.
Yeah, fine. You do something.
Elle's trying to think. Elle's really trying to think right now, right, Elle?
Let me show my water bottle. I've been telling Carolyn getting one of these. So the kids
Probably
wanted-
all eating now.
the kids wanted Yeti bottles, and so I would get them. We got them, I guess, one for Christmas. I was thinking it's gonna be a waste of money. And Ethan would have it would stay cold for. I don't know. It was really a good. His was the next size up, and Luke wanted one small like this. So I got from we registered them or whatever, and then they sent me a text saying I can get free free monogram and free shipping. It was around Christmas or something a couple of years ago, and so I got this one right here. Look, and I got Jimmy written on it. And you could
cool.
yeah you could send them like I could have got it.
And you know what
silhouette of
what
Jimmy.
they're called? They're called Ramblers. Did you know that?
Oh, this is called this is called a Rambler right here. This size right here is a Rambler, and I don't know if there's a bunch of different sizes.
Well, no, even different sizes.
Yeah, so this is called a Yeti Rambler, and it's just like watch you turn it, and it comes off, and it's just like a water bottle. So it's just like drinking. This is called Chug, the Chug lid, and there's another one with that comes with it. It's purple with the straw in it, and then when you fill it up, you just when you fill it up, you just take this bottom part off right here, and you have you put whatever you want,
Nice.
and you put that on. Somehow, it just it's like this, the static or and that comes off like that. Comes off real quick too. It's very very sturdy, and so we should get a bunch with. She could have got one with MRB on it and something else on the back. I could have got a silhouette of Jimi Hendrix on the back. Actually, that would have been pretty cool. But somebody might have took it. They see Jimmy and they see Jimi Hendrix, and but I forget and leave it laying around all the time. So anyway, I could take it to the kids' track. I've left it at the kids' track field like twice.
You have?
Mm-hmm. Somebody chased after me before I got in the vehicle. They said, "Jimmy, your water bottle." That was when I first got it. I've been keeping track of it now, though. So they're like $40.
Oh, Sandy said good night, Jimmy. Love you, Jimmy.
Good night, Sandy. Love you too. I love you all, and all you other people who are watching.
Nice, Sandy. Love you.
I love all you guys too, and I wish the best for you. The best is not the crazy stuff that you do. That's not the best.
Good night.
I gotta shut you up.
Okay, so what I have to go back on the computer over there because hold on, I've got to go over there. Well, I'm going to be going on mute for a minute because I got to shut it off here.
The world needs love, sweet love.
Oh, not just for one, but for everyone. I like that song.
You remember isn't that the song that they used to sing for the
Turo.
No, that was I'd like to teach the world to sing. Never mind.
Yes.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, Coca-Cola. I like
to
to
know what Tina was doing
sing
all
in
this time.
perfect harmony. Yes, I like that song.
What was Tina doing all this time?
I have been packaging, my love. Packaging.
You've been packaging?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Packaging.
Shipping department. I didn't get here till like almost midnight. It was
Hook
after
it to
11.
his hip? Yeah, I don't know. Sandy said hook that water bottle to your hip. Oh, you made that? Oh, that looks nice. Oh, you did that
It's a
a
bit
while ago, right?
Yes, I started this.
Oh, that's lovely.
Right. Hi, Mooka.
I came-
How are you? Good to see
I
you.
came with
I'm sorry that I was
Hi,
ignoring
Tina.
people in the chat. I just can't. When I'm doing something, I cannot look at the chat. Hi, Rad Story. Hi, Victoria. Sorry. Please don't feel ignored if you were in the chat. I don't ignore anybody, but it's
Your sound is very low, Carolyn.
Is it very low? Let me check it.
Yeah.
Scooter. It's not anything to do with Scooter's hearing, guys. Really, really.
No, it really is.
Okay, you're right. How is
It
it
is.
now? How is it now?
It
Oh,
is
loud
loud.
and clear.
Much better?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, perfect now.
Okay. So yeah, so I don't feel ignored if you're in the chat because I get into my thing and I get focused on it and I can't watch the chat and But hi, Victoria. How are you? Your craft looks awesome, she said. So anybody that wants cigar boxes from Linda or Tina, they could tune in.
I have a few.
She has a few. Let her know if you want a cigar box.
Me.
Debbie
Very
D wants a cigar
pretty.
box.
Write it down, Tina.
All right, Debbie. I'll chat with you, love.
Okay.
Little Lighty, did you want
Yeah.
a cigar box?
Write it down, Tina.
I'm not going to forget.
Write it down, Tina.
See, all right, you all are absolutely correct. I need to write it down. See, I've got this all cut out and ready for when we come back to doing more. I want to kind of, I don't know.
Put it
I'm
on. Little
probably gonna
Lady
keep-
wants a cigar box, Tina.
All right, sweetheart, I will make sure you get one. And then Debbie D.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the one we worked on a long time ago.
And you
Yeah.
just used Elmer's glue to put those shells down?
Yes, and then I'll go tomorrow after this dries. I'll continue. I'll put Elmer's all over here, so they'll never come off.
Never.
Yeah, and then, right, she'll go over it.
Linda, what is that white box with the 2 drawers?
That's Tina's creation.
What is that?
Tina's working on that box. Do you want to buy it?
Maybe. Perhaps.
Maybe.
It's cute.
Working on it.
She's working on it.
I thought it looked like you, El.
Looks like my style.
The Eiffel Tower napkin.
It's my style too, sweetheart. But I will consider selling it when I'm finished.
Or
Oh no,
making-
if you want to
Or
keep
making
it.
another one. Maybe make
We'll see
another
what-
one if you can.
Right, I'm gonna see how it looks when I'm
No, you
finished.
keep it, Tina. No. I was just making conversation.
You're admiring it, and I appreciate that.
Just admiring it. Yes, correct.
That's a long time you're doing that.
Yep, worked on that one a while ago, but I will be back. I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
I remember when you were working on that one.
It was a while ago.
It was a while ago. Yeah, it was.
I haven't participated in crafts in a while because I usually have my grandkids, and I was stuck with them till not stuck.
Stuck, not nice.
I had
You
the
were
pleasure-
enjoying them. They
That's
were
right.
right by you, and they were all encompassing. Yeah.
That's right. I had the pleasure of having my
Right.
grandchildren.
That's why I didn't join in tonight, is because I had
And-
one grandson.
It's spring break.
Is it really
Yes,
spring
it
break by
is.
you?
Yay!
It
It's
is by
not
us
spring
too.
break here. It's not spring break here. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Snuck up on me unexpectedly. I was not planning on spring break this week.
So they've been off from school this whole week?
No, it started today. So Monday through Friday they'll be home.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
My thing is breaking again.
Uh-oh.
What thing is breaking? Your leg?
My iPad.
Oh, your iPad.
Oh no.
I never broke my leg.
I'm just
That's
joking, Hel.
Curious. It's for good luck.
Tina, my grandkids go back on Monday from
Oh
spring.
really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Well, I know you enjoy having them, and then
Hmm.
oh, they go back to school.
Well,
from
yeah, they go
spring break.
back Monday.
Okay.
But one of my grandkids, my 14th
Yay.
granddaughter, she
Yes.
was in Costa Rica for spring break.
Oh, how awesome!
Costa
My
Rica.
daughter
Oh yeah,
has a friend that does that too. Does she have family there, or was it just
just vacation, spring break.
wow?
Yeah.
Wow, what an awesome place to be. I've been there. Wow.
Well, Costa Rica, though, that's scary, Scooter, because that's
Yeah.
where
I
that.
know. When I was listening last night, I thought, "Aye,
That's why I
Aye.
don't go to third world.
Did they
countries.
ever find out what that child died of? It's going to be could be months. They said before they get the toxicology.
No, I'm watching it, Carolyn. Nothing.
well, her father is an actual doctor in
Right.
Chicago, so hopefully he's aware of that."
Yeah, I don't know what it is. They all got violently sick right after eating wherever they ate.
Yeah. Hopefully he knows he's pretty.
And they were
careful.
staying at a good night, Sandy. God bless.
Good night, Sandy.
Good night,
Thanks,
Sandy.
They
Sandy.
were staying at a really nice resort.
Right.
I don't know. That's a shame.
I know.
14 years old.
I saw it on the news. A reporter was saying they had just come back from vacation. They got food poisoning.
No, they were
died
still in Costa Rica at the resort. They ate at a
think they were at
place
the
nearby.
Peninsula.
Yeah. And they all came back from their place they ate at and they just were vomiting, I guess, violently.
I would think they would have that place like being watched or closed down, wouldn't you? Maybe.
I would hope so.
I hope like somebody wasn't, I don't know, on fentanyl or something like that, and it got. Could it be something like that? I don't know.
Really, nothing would surprise me.
Because there's been little kids in Airbnbs that touched something. Remember that little girl?
Yep.
Yeah.
Touched a surface. There was fentanyl on it, and she died.
She was
Did
at
they
a,
all eat the
it was at a
same
nursery
thing?
school.
Caleb wants to
Yeah,
know.
there was another one though at an Airbnb, Bucky.
Oh,
At
was
an
there?
Airbnb, and she touched a surface and
Wow.
died. I don't know. Okay, love, they're keeping it a little bit quiet, so I
Yeah.
don't know. They're not saying exactly what they ate or what restaurant it was, or I don't know.
Costa Rica is a transshipment and staging area for cocaine and South American heroin, targeted for the U.S.
Yeah.
So
Gotta be careful when you go away.
Yeah.
my ex-boyfriend loved it there.
A lot of people do. A lot of people in the U.S. move there, have vacation homes there.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I was just gonna say, not me.
Let me live in California. Thank you.
My niece and her husband have a big house there, the vacation house.
Yeah, it's not for me. I don't like monkeys.
Did they ever find all those monkeys that disappeared in? I mean, in
I don't
South
know.
Carolina?
What happened?
They got a few of them, but I
Oh,
never.
stop.
Yes, there were a whole bunch of monkeys that
Yeah, they got out on the streets. Yeah.
I think I don't know, like
remember hearing
65 or
that.
so.
Ew.
They
Yeah.
escaped
A laboratory, right?
yeah, a
Yeah.
laboratory, yeah.
Oh, gee. Oh, well. I'm sure they got them.
I never
they
heard
didn't
that
catch
they
them
found
all.
them.
Well, I haven't
Yeah.
seen one around. I don't go out of my house anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, last 4 escaped monkeys are captured in South Carolina.
The what?
The last 4 of the escaped monkeys are captured in South Carolina from
What date was that?
from the Associated Press, January 24th, 2005.
2005.
This was recent, Al.
What was this
Yeah.
year?
It is 2005.
It's not
Right now,
2005.
25.
Oh, it's-
yeah.
I mean, 2025. What am I saying?
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm not an island person.
I
would go
I
with
love
somebody.
Cancun, but that was the last time I went was 2012. I would never go anymore.
I would never go to Cancun. I would never go to Mexico.
I've seen things and heard things now. Yeah. No more.
Nope.
And they're like, everyone's like, oh, you're safe as long as you're at the resort. No, these women were kidnapped at the resorts, walking from the bar to their room.
Oh wait, that was in Belize, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Belize. Belize is a beautiful
Mexico.
place.
I don't
brother
go.
loves Belize.
That's what I'm saying. I used to
Talk
go.
about something good. I was just
I wasn't
saying
worried.
that's where she was.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
talk about something
something
good.
And we,
So we were talking about that guy that got sick, right? In Costa Rica.
Right.
I know.
Making
she's not
Scooter
sick.
mad.
She's not sick.
No.
No, but her granddaughter is there, and so she's.
No, well, they're back now.
They're back.
Oh, okay. Then you
So
don't have
far
to
they're
worry
okay.
anymore.
Yeah, she's back now because she goes back to school on Monday.
Oh, so then why are you worried?
Yeah.
Is she safe?
She's being a drama queen, Bucky.
Oh, Scooter.
Oh,
She's got
Debbie.
back to school in a couple days. They had fun. Knock on wood. they're not sick. Knock on wood.
Well, this affected him right away.
Yeah, it was
Like,
right away.
right after the dinner, and then he died like hours later.
Yeah, I don't want to hear. I know I did hear that last night from you guys, and I heard it before on the news. I was like, oh my gosh, but stuff happens everywhere.
True. Totally true.
So let's talk about traffic. Let it.
Oh.
See, they say like she goes like when you're stuck in traffic, blah 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 blah. But let them doesn't work. It just doesn't work to say, oh, it's the roads are full of traffic. Let them. No, it was like, let it be. See, we have to think of a new slogan.
Let it be. Let it be. A new slogan for
Don't
what?
worry, be happy. See, they're all taken.
A new slogan for what, Carolyn?
A new slogan for like let them.
Instead of let them?
No, because like if it's full of traffic, then the road's full of traffic and you're late, you're supposed to just say, well, don't worry about it. But you let them doesn't work for traffic. Like, oh, the road, I'm stuck in all this traffic. Let them. That doesn't make sense.
I hate traffic too.
But so there's got to be another word like.
Well, there is, but I
Go with the flow. But see, all of them are taken. Listen to that,
Well, the let them would still work in traffic. People's cussing and honking horns, and ain't nothing you can do about it. It's turn your music up and jam in the car. Let them be angry. You don't have to let them make you angry.
Hey,
Yeah.
What happened?
What's the matter now?
A couple.
Carolyn,
What?
why did I interrupt? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. I gotta find my glasses.
What prank call are you going to play?
We're gonna do the Mega Millions because little lady has never heard that.
Oh,
the
that
Mega
one where,
Millions?
okay.
What's the Mega Millions?
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
You've never heard the Mega Millions?
No, I never did either.
No.
You never did either. See, I always think everybody heard all this, and you didn't.
No. Is that the phone one?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Where this guy called me, and he literally called me every night for like 2 weeks.
Okay, don't
was
tell
funny.
them because they're going to
Oh,
listen.
I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna tell. Sorry.
Okay, so there was this speaking of Mexico, there was this Lansing, Michigan couple that are behind bars in a Mexican prison now
Oh, I
because
heard
they
that.
a timeshare contract. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Holy cow. Somehow I don't think they're like the prisons here.
Yeah, no.
I want to see that one too of Jeff's, or Jeff, his friend, came up.
I want
Jeff-
to play the one with Jeff when which one you said about Jeff?
No, his friend, when she came up to talk about that adoption stuff.
Yes, that one, and I want to play the one where the cat got stuck in the wall.
What?
And he had the hotel break the wall open, remember?
Whose cat?
Oh, I don't remember that
The
one.
cat that was his soulmate.
Jeff's cat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yes, and
forgot
that's
that
when
one.
everybody fell in love with him because they're like, oh my gosh, that guy is so sensitive and I can't believe it. And yeah,
Oh, that's
no matter what, Jeff.
Oh yeah, he was a sweetheart.
Yeah, he always had my back.
He was
Yeah, he
always
seems nice.
so
It's
nice.
nice
Such a
to
nice
have
guy.
really trust.
He went on that crazy Hands channel that time, defended the crap out of me.
What channel did he go on, Carolyn?
What?
What channel did he go on?
Oh, some crazy drama channel and defended the crap out of me.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
That's so nice. It's so hard to find people like that who are real.
Yeah. Sure is. Okay, let's see. This is going to be a Mega Million scam.
You have to play Phyllis one night too.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's on the list. That was crazy, that lady.
She was so nice, and she got so
And then she
mean.
said, that's it! I think High 61 remembers that. And then I told Scooter the next day, I said, I feel really weird. Like that, we got yelled at by the principle. Like, nobody does that. Like, can you imagine somebody doing that to other people?
Right.
They'd be like, get the heck out of here.
Did anybody see any of the footage from that earthquake in Thailand?
No, but I heard 10,000 people died.
Really?
That's what Jimmy
There
said.
was that many.
I didn't hear that many, but
Jimmy?
wow.
Did you hear 10,000 people died in Thailand?
Wait, I'm sorry, I gotta come in now.
Okay, he's yeah. Everybody, hearing aids for everybody, all around on me.
The footage is bad. Like,
Yeah, and is there a tsunami?
like
Because
terrible.
that movie, if you have not seen that movie, what is it called? Impossible or something? It's
Yes.
a true story, and you should watch that.
Yeah, it was inland, so there was no tsunami.
Did you
thank
say
goodness.
10,000 people died in Thailand?
I don't know that for sure.
Oh, you don't know for sure
I
now.
mean, no, because then I'm looking at
No.
MSN right now. It's
All right.
the first thing it says, but it's not.
Okay,
Oh, no.
disregard that. Jimmy had fake news.
This is what I read.
Yeah.
But now,
Let me Google it.
I don't know for sure. I
I'll
know
Google it.
I think over 1,000
No.
have died, or hundreds have died. It said, but let's just see. Because
People are trapped in that
somewhere
one building.
it said over 10,000 people
Construction
feared
building.
dead. But I don't know, because I tried to confirm it. That's what I was trying to do right now. Actually, trying to confirm that. So let me go back and try to confirm it.
Oh, 700 people died.
Wow, that's went up a lot.
700 L said.
So far. But the pictures are devastating.
And wait, it was an earthquake?
Yes.
And what
Yeah.
magnitude?
7 point something.
7.7. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Very.
A building went down that a bunch of construction workers were
Oh,
stuck, in it
no.
when it went down.
Oh no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just being built.
That's a shame.
Mm.
I'm sorry, but I could never live anywhere where there's earthquakes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was in a couple of earthquakes. They were kind of fun.
Oh,
like
stop it, Al. Fun.
Like little ones. It feels like you're on a ride.
Didn't you, you of all people, who's like,
I know,
the
right?
sky is falling?
But earthquakes, you can always find a place to go from. Like you just run outside where there's no telephone poles.
Yeah, tell
Like,
700
What are you
people
talking
that
about?
day.
What if the, oh my gosh, Al.
Every time I was in an earthquake, I was in like up to a 6. I just went outside and I was
But Al,
fine.
what if you're on a highway and it just cracks in the middle? Have you seen that when it happens?
Yes, that could happen.
Yeah,
Yes.
like
I was watching that baseball game that time between the
Yes.
Oak Days and
The Northridge earthquake. That was Bucky.
oh, is it? I just remember that highway. We were watching the baseball game and the TV went black and we were like, "What is that?" And then they said,
that was when I think Ray was a baby, so I think it must be 89 probably.
Yeah, it was back in the 80s. And then all they showed that whole upper highway had fallen down on the bottom highway. And
Yeah,
crushed the cars below them.
I've never been in a 7. Of course, so.
Yeah, but that's scary. Like you'd say, like a lot of people say, "Oh, I love storms. I'm not scared of the hurricane," and then it starts, and then they're like petrified. Oh my gosh, this is not fun. I don't know.
Well, there was just a 3.0 in California City, California. That's like northern California.
Right. Yeah.
That's the worst. By San Francisco, like that San Andreas, that's the worst fault in the world.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I was in 1, 2, at least 2 for real.
You always say that for real, like nobody believes you about things.
Well, do you
I'm
remember
for
the one
real
we
this
went
guys.
last April? Last March. Last March, I was at my daughter's. This is on Long Island, and the whole house started shaking. I jumped up off the couch. My daughter came running down the stairs. We just stood there and looked at each other, and she goes, "What is that?" I went, "Earthquake." We had never
Yeah.
been, but I knew that's what it was because what else shakes the whole house like that? Things
Right.
fell off the shelves. I mean, it was like unbelievable. And then we found
Yeah.
out it was in New Jersey,
I was like, how is it in Jersey and we're all the way out here on the island, yet we felt it?
Yeah, I felt a hurricane when I was in third grade. There was a hurricane in Jersey. I was
An
in my
earthquake,
class.
you mean an earthquake?
Earthquake, yeah.
An earthquake. What did I say?
You said hurricane.
Hurricane.
Oh, an earthquake. Wait, I don't know how big it was. I think it was a 3.0. Let me see.
I do remember one in 1977. There was one,
That was it, probably.
and I was in the bedroom laying up against the wall, like watching TV, and I could feel the house rumbling. And I stuck my hand on the wall, and I said, "What is that? An earthquake?" And my mother was sitting in the dining room. She felt nothing.
Well,
I
you
was
know
in the
what?
house
You
with
said
rumble
about
clock.
1977?
Yes.
Do you know what? I think I felt that. Listen to me. I've never known, like, there was no internet, right? So you couldn't go and Google it or something. But
Oh, right.
I was outside in my driveway, and my dog was, but we had a beagle, and I know we just got him, and I just put his leash, because we just got back and I was getting something out. We're going to go for a walk. So I put the leash on, the little handle of the garage door when it's down, just to hold it for, I was getting something.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I felt this something, and like, what is it called when you have it like a daylight basement, but then around like the side where there's a window, then there's like that scoop, that half circle thing.
Yeah, the well.
You know what I'm talking about, and you can still see the window.
Window well, it's called.
Yeah, the window well. Right there, I just. Because I was going to get her water, so we had a spigot over there, and I was going over there, and the whole something over there, it just went. Oh, and the garage door lifted up and down, like it just went up and down, and I said, oh my gosh, like the ground moved. But I never thought we got earthquakes in New Jersey, right? And my mother was out of the house. The only person home was my dad, but he was in the basement, which is a daylight basement. He had his office down there. I went running down, Dad, the craziest thing happened, right? But he didn't say it was an earthquake, and nobody ever looked it up, but that has to be what it was. And it was around 1977.
Yeah, there was an earthquake. There
I
was
just
an
remember
earthquake in New
feeling that.
Jersey in 1977.
Yeah.
And I said it to my mother, and she went, "Stop." She thought I was kidding. And then it broke out on the news, and she sa't, "You were right. That was an earthquake." I said, "I told you."
Yeah, we all knew it was an earthquake right away in our class.
Yeah, I don't think I ever heard about it, but and the dog. Oh, you know how animals are?
Yeah.
He was like, whoo, like he made this crazy sound. And
They know. They know.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the heck?
My dog was laying with me on the bed, and he like stood up. She stood up and like looked at me, and I just like pulled her towards me and started petting her. And I was to my mother. I was like, "Ma, there was an earthquake. Did you feel it?" But I was joking when I said that. I thought maybe it was a truck that drove down the street or something.
I didn't know what it was. I just knew I saw the ground shake by that window. A what? We're not doing auctions, honey. I mean, we did a craft and bake tonight. Tomorrow's the auction.
Tomorrow's the auction, everyone. Make sure you come.
Jimmy goes like this. I can't find our auction. We're not doing an auction. We're doing a craft and bake, and now we're going to 1 Mega Millions. Tomorrow's the auction. Yeah, craft and bake. Craft and bake.
7 or 8 earthquakes, and like I don't know, you get used to them.
Yeah, we're still on the craft and bake, and I'm sharing out the other live that's going to be coming up.
Maybe I'll tell my couple of earthquakes sometime.
Well, go ahead. Tell your earthquake.
No.
No. Come on. Tell your earthquake. No.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Come on, Debbie. Tell it.
No.
Yes.
Tell it, Debbie, please, Debbie.
No, nobody cared.
Oh, stop.
Nobody cared.
Please, Debbie.
Come
I
on.
care.
Was it in Indiana?
Maybe.
All
Yeah, I
right.
think I heard of an earthquake in Indiana.
Come on. Tell it.
No, they were not. There was nothing. It was nothing. No big deal.
Let's see.
No, tell it.
I'm looking it up.
Might some other time.
No, we want to hear. We have some time before our live starts. Tell it.
Okay.
No, talk about something else.
No.
June
I'm
17th,
finished. I'm bored with
2021.
it.
Come on,
I'm
tell
bored
it.
with the topic.
How
I
old were
got
you, a
it, Dad.
child?
I got it.
I am bored with the topic.
Oh, stop it.
June 17, 2021, in Bloomingdale, Indiana, at 3:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Magnitude 3.8 earthquake occurred near the Indiana-Illinois border, 1.9 miles west of Bloomingdale, Indiana.
Is that the
Huh.
one? Is that the one, Scooter?
I don't live by there.
No, she doesn't live by there. Come on, just tell it.
That's the only one I can find.
Chat. Put up.
Yeah, that's the only.
Put up
It's
some kind of
nothing.
emoji if you want Scooter to tell the story.
It's nothing, but really here where we live is a huge fault line for real.
Yeah,
Like
I've heard
the whole
that.
state.
I
It
remember
is
hearing.
very true. It's
Yeah.
All right.
We
So
could,
what
like-
happened? Tell us.
nothing.
That's not right, Scooter.
Yeah, Debbie, we're
One
sad.
time,
Little lady
just
said
like
she's
the-
really pissed.
We have had like 3 of them where just like the house shakes, you know, and it's just nothing. And one time I was a teenager and I was sitting on the toilet.
Oh my gosh. And you went
Hey,
Going
running out?
number
feel like
one
the
and the
kids'
toilet
legs are on the
started
ground.
shaking and it was an earthquake.
How memorable.
Nothing like, you know, big deal. It's just weird though, because you never think of that, you know?
Right.
No, I know, because you always think earthquakes, well, they only happen in California, but they don't.
The
No,
only
they're
state,
everywhere.
the
Yeah.
only states
Except
that
in
have
that
never, the only states that have never experienced an earthquake are North Dakota and Florida.
Really?
Really?
Florida hasn't?
Nope.
In
I-
North Dakota?
Yep.
I find that hard to believe that Florida has never had an
They're
earthquake.
the only 2 states in the country that have never experienced one. That's what I just read.
Well, look at Florida though. Look how little that is. It just everything but that broke off in an earthquake.
Oh, with the
Probably at one
fewest
time, you
earthquakes.
know.
With the
If you think
fewest
about
earthquakes.
it.
What'd you
I'm
say?
just guessing. I have no idea of it.
Are you sure about that, Al? You're positive?
Is there any place in the world that doesn't have earthquakes? Florida and North Dakota are the states with the fewest earthquakes.
Fewest.
Fewest.
Yeah, I
Right.
bet. Yeah. I think there's been earthquakes in Florida. I think so.
I don't know, they get a lot of hurricanes though.
Yeah.
Remember when my aunt used to live there? It was like every other month. She was like, oh, we have to evacuate. Having another hurricane. I was like, oh my God.
The largest earthquake ever recorded was the Valdivia earthquake in Chile.
In where?
Chile.
Santiago, Chile. I would think I remember that one.
Chilly Willy the penguin. That's what I said. I can't believe I said that. You know what that scares me, Scooter? When I'm listening to myself from 6 years ago, and I listen to myself tell a story,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sitting there like waiting for myself to tell the story because I forgot it. And then I go, oh my gosh, I remember that now. Oh, I can't believe I remembered that much of. And like just in
It's
6
strange,
years,
isn't it?
in 6 years, I'm just like amazed. Like
know.
how the hell, like, what the heck? Because and then even in the stories that I remember,
Uh-huh.
like I didn't remember the details that I was saying them, but then when I said them, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right, but I didn't even remember that part of it. Oh, what the heck
Yeah,
is
that is
happening to
nuts.
me?
Yeah.
But you
No,
read a
that's-
lot of stories.
Normal.
Do a
Wow.
lot of reporting, so of course you're not going to remember everything.
Yeah,
I
but
was
it's.
I was terrified of earthquakes until I was in them, and then I just were
See,
like,
but
so
I've done things like that, like, oh, minimize something like that. Like, oh, it's really not all that bad. And then when it hits you, like, oh my gosh, God, we're going to die.
No,
And
see,
then,
I was
yeah,
the opposite.
yeah.
I was the opposite. I was terrified, and then when it happened, it was just like, oh, that was nothing.
Yeah, but let's just say it starts rumbling louder, it's more, then you're going to scream, we're going to die.
And it didn't last that long either. So if it lasted longer, who knows what I would have.
It's like the time I was swimming and it was kind of lightning and I was trying to swim in as fast as I can. And then I was like, just concentrate, Carolyn, just concentrate on swimming. Just concentrate on swimming.
Were you
have
a kid?
No, Scooter, this was a few years ago, okay? And I was swimming in, and my sister was on the deck or something, and I don't know where Jimmy, the kid, I don't know where everybody is, and I was just swimming in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And it's like, I'm never going to make it into the shore before this. And I just started, oh my gosh, I'm going to die while I'm trying to swim, right? And then I get out, and my sister looks at me, and she's like, what the heck is wrong? Hi, Mary Warren, Mary Warren, Mary Warren. She goes, you're white as a ghost. And I go, oh my gosh. She goes, I said, you didn't hear me screaming? I said, I was screaming, we're going to die. I'm going to die.
Hi, Mary Warren.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm Mary Warren.
Good to see you.
That happened to me in Mexico when I went snorkeling. The current caught me and pulled me so far out. When I came up, because you're underwater, so you don't really know how far you are until you pop your head up. And I was really far. And the group that I was with was like waving me, like, come this way, come this way. And I was getting tired. I could not keep swimming that way. I was like, I can't do this. I'm not going to be able to make it to them. I finally made it to, like, they had a part roped off, and I held on that rope, and I pulled myself the rest of the way because the current was pulling me out further and further. And I was exhausted.
Were you screaming, I'm going to die?
No.
No.
I was too embarrassed to tell everybody that the current caught me.
I'm not good in an emergency. I really am not your person in an emergency. I tell everybody that. Don't count on me in an emergency. I'm not good in an emergency.
See, and I'm really good. That's when I get my best. I calm down. I don't scream. I just do what I have to do.
Oh, no, I'll get you all agitated. You'll be like, are we going to be okay? We're going to die! Okay.
I'm great in an emergency as long as I'm not involved with the person that the emergency.
I'd be the one, we're not going to die. Everybody calm down.
That's like, I'll never forget when Jimmy picked up this Subaru Baja, right? And he found out it didn't have brake lights. And we were going home, and we were going from someplace in New Jersey, back to New York. So he said, you have to follow behind me close in the van, because I don't want to get pulled over until we can, we have to get this into a shop. So, of course, we're like, I know the parts of northern New Jersey into New York fine, but we were like somewhere in central New Jersey, going through these toll booths, all this stuff. And he drives fast, right? So he wants me to be right behind him. And I had Luke, and Ethan never falls asleep, but Ethan fell asleep in the third row of my van, right? Luke's behind me, and Luke's like 8 years old. And I'm like, and he's like, Mom, you know how Luke, anybody that knows Luke from this show, Mom, you got to stay on Dad now. Stay right behind him now. Stay right behind him. So then we get into this big toll area, and I go, oh my gosh, I'm losing him, Luke. I'm losing him. Where did he go? And I can't find him. I'm like, oh my gosh, where is he? And I'm like, you can't find him. And I said, oh my gosh, right? I don't know where he is now, Luke. I don't know where we are. Are we even going the right way? He's like, calm down. We're going the right way. But he was like the voice of reason, right? But I'm not your person in an emergency. We're going to die. Why didn't he wait for us? Yeah. And he just said, calm down. It's okay, Mom. I'm going to call him. It's fine. But no, I'm not your person.
Dominic is really good in a crisis. He's like, all right, calm down. Everything's all right.
Yeah. I'm
Okay, it's
not
all right.
I am not your person.
And I'll seem really calm while it's going on. I fall apart after it's over.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like that too, Bucky. I'm pretty much
Yeah,
that
I'm
exactly.
emergency trained, right? 100%.
Yeah,
I'll fall to the ground hysterically crying. Like, I can't believe this.
I'm 100% emergency trained, right? But when we thought we had lost my granddaughter, that recently,
Right.
Yeah.
I'd lost it. Me and my eldest daughter, Grace, completely had lost it.
Yeah.
I was so embarrassed. Well, I don't know if I was embarrassed after, but it was weird when you're in a situation and you know how you should be acting.
Right.
You don't.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
good in emergencies. Not at all.
But you also, Gail, you knew that you had people there that were going to be able to take over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, as a nurse, I was great with emergencies at work. But
Yeah.
when it comes to at my
Yeah.
home with
That's
my
what I
kids
mean
or
now.
something, with my kids, I would just be a basket case. Like if my kids ever like fell or something, I'd be like, I could barely put the Band-Aid on them.
Yeah.
Well, I was
It's a
okay with
big
that.
difference
I
when
could
you
do
know
that,
that
but
you're the
it's just
one that has to be in control. It makes a big
Yeah.
difference.
Right.
Well, that's just it. Yeah, I was the only one who could take care of things, so I had to keep it
Yeah.
calm because everybody else was panicking.
Well, after my granddaughter was found, and one of the policemen turned around and said, "My advice is don't ever play hide and seek with her. You will never find her."
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, my son Anthony did that at 3 years old. He thought hiding in the garbage pail would be funny, but 2 hours of looking, and I called the cops and had the whole neighborhood searching for him. And then my
Yep.
neighbor finds him.
Yep.
That's when I
the
fell
police-
apart. I fell hysterical crying.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
cry or anything or do anything while I was in search mode. I was scared,
Yeah.
but I didn't cry. I didn't panic. I just did what I had to do. I was running up and down the street, looking in everybody's yards, looking at cars, But yeah,
Well, the
once
police ended up finding
Oh.
her when they did a grid search. They just took over and did a grid search, and they found her. It was unreal.
Yeah.
We'd all been past it, I don't know how many times in her hiding spot. Little rat bag. But anyway.
my daughter did that to me once when she was like 2. I was we were in the apartment. So like, where could she be, right? Nobody came into my apartment. I knew nobody was there. And I started searching. I went and I woke my husband up. I was like, the baby's missing. I don't know where she is. We searched all over. She was sitting in the corner of the couch with the pillow in front of her. So when I ran past the living room, it just looked like the pillow was in front of was laying on the couch. I didn't know she had squeezed herself in the cushions and pulled the pillow in front of her.
Yeah.
I was like, why didn't you answer me? You heard me screaming for you. And she said, it's funny. I was like, no, it wasn't funny.
Yeah, it is funny to start with, and until the scallywags fall asleep at that age. I remember when I worked at a department store when I was younger, and they lost a child in the store. They could not find this child anyway. They had a full-blown grid search. Full-blown. Everybody.
That would freak me out.
They eventually found the child in the shoe department where they had pulled out this massive drawer on a display. The child thought it was funny to crawl in there and was waiting to be found by its mother, but it fell asleep. And somebody had gone past and kind of shut it. But then when, the trained professionals came in, and opened up everything. Yes.
Oh, gee.
It was only little. I think about 2 now. Is like probably about 2. But obviously the
I'm
front
not
doors
laughing
were
at
shut
that. I'm
down.
just that's a crazy thought moved in my head.
Yeah.
Oh.
My son and my nephew used to hide, like when my sister and I went shopping. Ethan and Angus thought it'd be funny to get under the clothes racks.
Oh yeah.
And you'd be looking, and then you'd hear giggling. Ethan and Angus would be under the clothes racks.
Yeah, it's rough bringing kids to a department store.
Yeah.
Luke used to always stay right by our side, and then if he even went into the next thing, he used to always tell Jimmy, "Don't leave me here. Tell me, when have we ever left you here?" Like it was just like a random thing to ever say. Like you would think this kid got left at a store once, okay? He never even left my side because he was always like a very, he was always like paranoid about that. No, though there was never a situation where that even happened. But, he was just like, okay, I'm going right here now. Don't leave without me. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. When have we ever left a store without you? Oh my gosh.
Kids are funny.
Oh my gosh, but he would say it all the time. And I said, people that hear this must think like, my gosh, those people must have left their kid in a store.
I have a story. We were all in Florida for my daughter's competition, and my friend and I, we have 8 kids between us, and the husband was there. And we all went to Disney World, and then we all got in our cars and left and went back to the hotel. And we were like, where's Carissa? The 5-year-old.
Oh my
Where's
gosh.
Carissa? What, wasn't she in your car? No, wasn't she in your car? That was the husband and wife. We all jumped back in our cars and drove quickly back to Disney
Oh
World.
my God.
And
Yeah, I've heard of
he was
that
sitting in the
before.
office eating an ice cream.
Yeah.
You know. But yes,
Yep.
Holy
that's
cow.
what happened.
Yeah. I've
Like
heard
Home
of that.
Alone.
I thought you had
Like
the
Home
child.
Alone.
I thought you had the child.
It's like the movie Home Alone.
It wasn't until
Oh,
we got to the right.
yeah.
It wasn't until we got to the hotel that everybody realized that nobody took Carissa with them.
Yeah, that was what it was like with my brood. Like, who's where? It was a whole baseball team we had.
Over the Christmas holidays, a family come down to this area and picked up a dog, like a beautiful dog. And when they went a couple of hours and drove, and they had the puppy on a lead to go to the toilet, but the puppy ran and they didn't catch it. And they couldn't find this puppy. And they had to go back without the dog, and everybody was searching for this dog. They eventually, after a period of time, they found this this runaway puppy with community support. So it's not just children that go missing. Yeah.
Yep. All right,
You
we're
turn
gonna
your
go.
eye
We're
off.
gonna switch roosies because
Yes,
to
not a
that
problem.
Mega Millions. Victoria, yeah, your voice wouldn't stay still. Okay, it's gonna redirect you to the next live, which is it's gonna be funny. We're gonna have
Okie
laughs.
dokie.
All right, see you over there.
Hey there, be
Love you
square.
guys.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, guys, we're gonna be over at the next live. You'll be redirected.